general right now. Everyone so good in the lanes, getting picked up all over the map, and they're going to be able to get this turret down as the Lord pushes to the bottom side. Edward goes again. Oh my god! He flickers in! He goes for a kill! Carol's next, but he'll still be able to run away. And Wise gets a kill onto Renzio. Now, Kill VJ trying to run away with a final blow all the way there, but Edward again clearing the way, is doing damage. E2 Max trying his best, but it will be game number 1 for BLACKLIST International. One seed. Oh my god, guys. We mentioned earlier that Execration perhaps is the only team that can compete against BLACKLIST, but even now, it is a one-sided. It is one-sided, and Execration here, guys, they couldn't find the answer entering the early game. Of course, they were even, but team fights after team fights, they couldn't bounce back. They couldn't find. They don't know how to stretch the floor. They don't know how to basically win a team fight. Meanwhile, from the side of BLACKLIST, they just know the timing. They just know the perfect.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of team fight just now in the first game between BLACKLIST International and also Execration. But you know, BLACKLIST, they control the map extremely well here. And Execration, they cannot make a turn back moment here for them.
They just control the map, they control the entire game, the team fights, the lane pressure, every single thing went perfectly for the side of BLACKLIST.
Yeah, in the last team fight for Execration, unluckily, Aura, he didn't have that feather aspect, so the high ground is pretty weak for Execration and BLACKLIST. They're just straight away want to finish the first game of our best of 7 series here.
Edward. Well, no, Edward. Yeah, I just wanted to say Edward because he's so crazy.
He used the flicker to goes in.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he was just able. He's just zoning him away. All right, cool. Then he flickers in for the final kill, and I was pretty surprised. I didn't expect that. I thought he was just going to go back to his team, play it safe.
Yeah.
But no, he got a big lead. Astounding play as well. But here's my take, okay? Here's the thing. I think BLACKLIST, they know how to misdirect their opponents. They know when it seems like they're like they want to fight in the mid lane, but they just want to buy time for the side laners to push split. They just want to stretch the floor. Meanwhile, Execration, seeing that probably they want to fight, but seeing the side laners pushing objectives, they have to disengage. That just creates more time. That just basically they were out rotated here, guys. They were out rotated. They were out microed as well. The mechanics in the early game played a huge factor into getting the lead in the early game, right? Edward was able to win his lane. Oheb was able to win his lane. In the mid lane, we have Venus and Wise tearing it up with obviously the help of Uncle Isan.
Yeah.
So many crazy micro plays from BLACKLIST International and the macro plays as well. It seems so dominant from the get-go when we saw it was 2-2 in the first 5 minutes, but 2,000 gold lead for BLACKLIST. So even though they didn't get any kill leads, right? It was still 2-2. They got their leads from just pure lane management, and that is so scary. Getting the lead based on only minions, a 2,000 lead, mind you, not just any kind of lead. 2,000 gold lead for BLACKLIST in the first 5 minutes with no kills on the board.
Exactly right. BLACKLIST International with same strategy with this Diggy. It's only some idea, okay? Maybe we didn't see a Diggy feeder strategy for BLACKLIST International, but it works perfectly for giving a lot of space, okay? Give a lot of time as well for Wise. Maybe you kind of wondering why
level 15
in the first 2 minutes. Amazing.
Brody, I'm sorry, man, but Brody is supposed to be a late game marksman, alright? He's not an early game marksman who can farm all that way and get. Usually, when you see that kind of farming, you see from Eastern Shift, right? He gets level 15 at the 11th minute, at the 12th minute. This guy, he's playing Brody and he's getting level 15 at the 10th minute. What in the world is that? But oh my god.
Execration, even though they have a lot of CC like I said earlier, but they are lacking in the damage output as well, guys. They only have this Benedetta. They only maybe rely on Farsha as well. In our 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes, Goni.
Exactly, only 12 minutes basically. 9-4 for the side of BLACKLIST. A textbook game. Again, they just know how to execute it, and clearly Execration were too behind on that rotation, on that objective, and yeah, they were out macroed here. But again, from the side of BLACKLIST here, Mirko, Momo, Oheb plays amazingly on the Unox, and of course,
Oh My Venus and as well as Eson covering Brody up. They know when to cover, giving Brody the space to farm, and yeah, there you go.
Even it's not all my Venus who played this Diggy,
Yeah.
but Uncle Eason, wow, he showed us that his Diggy is maybe almost as same as all my Venus.
Yeah.
Yesterday he used they picked
Game
this
1
Diggy
Blacklist.
when they against Evo's Legends, and it
Next game
still
2
works
guys.
perfectly for them, even though into the grand final.
Medyo na late tayo ng ano, live.
Even
This is-
to the grand finals. I think Blacklist International, they're just so they're not. You
They're
said
next
earlier
level.
they're better in the macro game. They're better in the micro game, but not just that, Gandhi. They are like 10 steps ahead, not just 2 steps ahead. They are 10 steps ahead, as we can see even here. Wise with his GPM, with the damage dealt, and Isan would take the total assist was only 5. That game was only a 13 kill game.
Exactly,
Gandhi.
only-
13 kill game in 11 minutes.
Like I said, it was textbook for the side of Blacklist. But yeah, why is taking the rich guy and the carry category here, Momo-chan? I mean, I don't know what to say. Popol and Koopa and of course Diggy give the enough space to Wise just to, like Mirko said, getting level 15 at the 10th minute as well.
They zoned the opponent, okay? They
Yeah.
didn't give a chance for Execration to move forward, even poke Wise. Not a chance, man. Not a single
Wise,
chance.
when you try to poke Wise, you're not just going against Wise. Venus just pops right in. He's like, "Hey, what you doing, man?"
And then
Yeah.
suddenly Paquito came as well.
And Paquito comes, and then your whole team just disappears, and then you cry because you can't do anything. And,
And this
Wise will pick up this MVP brought to you by Smart
MVP.
5G with a 2-0 and 3 KDA. 5.0 KDA in an 11-minute game with level 15 at 10 minutes. I think it doesn't get any more dominant than that. That's what makes them so scary. They don't need kills to win the game. They don't need team
They
fights
just
to win
have
the
to
game.
control the map.
They simply will just outsmart you in every
Yeah.
way possible, and even into itemization. Look at him. He only has that Bloodlust Axe, Gani.
Exactly. He
Yes.
popularized this basically, Bloodlust X for Brody and suddenly the jungler for Brody here, Momo. What were you about to? What were you going to say?
Yeah, Bloodlust, exactly. That's the thing. That's the item that all of the Brody have to. Okay, they have
Yes.
they have to complete this item because with the turnover memory, okay, it will give a lot of, maybe I can say, regeneration HP. So that's why I make this Brody looks pretty strong in the team fight, in the skirmish. Maybe I
Yeah.
can say, because we didn't see a lot of team
Like-
fight for both of the teams.
The thing is, Brute Force and Bloodlust X and Diggy and Popol right beside you. Who can touch this guy? Who can touch this? Okay, you can poke him, but every team, all 4 members, if not, comes in, join to cover Wise.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone came in to join Wise, and this is why the Matilda is so scary, right? Because
Yeah.
they're so coordinated, and Matilda obviously loves the coordinated teams. If you go in with the Circling Eagle at the right time with your team, it is disgusting. If you help your team to get out with your dash, it is disgusting. So many crazy picks from Blacklist International. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't know what Coach Pakbet can do in terms of the draft. Coach Bonchan and the players of Blacklist, they have such a huge hero pool and such a diverse strategy, right? They have so many different strategies. Even here, where we thought that Execration had the better draft. Me and you,
Yeah.
Momo actually won that one, but we won't talk about that.
What?
Because even when we thought Execration had the better draft, Blacklist International played it extremely well, executing their game plan.
It was textbook, basically.
I'll have to say
This is
perfectly.
this
I'll
is
have to say
why
perfectly.
this is why I like the second damage deal coming
Yeah.
from the team. Okay, even though they have to lose Wise in the team fight, they still have Lunox. Okay,
Yes.
or have made a good, even a huge play as well for Blacklist International, and not even Diggy, not even Popol Koopa, all of them performed really well.
Yeah, the
They
thing-
created a lot of space as well for Wise.
Exactly. The thing is, with Bale and as well as Farsa in the opposing team, it seems like they have a strong high ground. But what? It was a 12-minute game. There
Yeah.
was nothing. There was,
Correction, 11 minutes and 50 seconds.
sure, 11 and 50, 12
Yes,
minutes,
12
whatever.
minutes.
But again, they seem they have a
Yeah.
strong high ground.
Yep.
But to penetrate 3 innovators or probably 1 or 2, it seems effortless from the side of Blacklist here, guys.
Yep, and plus,
Oh.
like Albert's analyst just now, Blacklist International, they just control the map. They try to make space as well for the sideliner, keep pushing, and gather a lot of objective here. They took a lot of they shut down that inhibited the turrets. in the top lane and the bottom lane, right?
Yes.
But it makes Execration's glue
Yeah.
cannot do much as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't have he didn't have a lot of option here. He didn't have a lot of choices. He need to protect. He need to cover that objective. But the problem is Blacklist International. Their strategy is just too smart, man.
The thing is, the strategy doesn't only rely on one specific composition. We've seen in the regular season of MPLPH and also in the playoffs that they like to play the Aldous, Estes, and Rafaela. But even if you ban that away, like we saw just now against Execration, it won't even matter. We still have the Brody. You ban out the Brody, we still have the Bruno. You ban out the Bruno, we'll have something else in store for you, alright?
Yep.
Anything you ban, anything you try to get from us, we will still be 15 steps ahead of you.
Basically, you need 15 bans to.
No. You don't need 15 bans. I think that's too little as well. I think
too
that's
little.
too
Okay.
less. I
Too
think
less.
you need to be able to ban the players from playing in MSC, and that if that happens, I think Execration can get a dub here. But we never know. Gani is getting pissed.
Whoa, guys. We gotta reset. We gotta chill here.
We gotta reset, we gotta chill, because that is the mental stage for the players as well. Execration will ban out the Popol, Estes, and Aldous. But for you guys back at home, hashtag EXE for Execration, and hashtag break the code if you are on the blacklist team side here. Support your teams, obviously, guys. We are still expecting a lot here from Execration, as this team was the only team to take Blacklist
Still
to
the same bans,
full 7 games, but still the same bans except for the Popo and Koopa. That one actually changed by Execration, but from Blacklist, same. Oh no, it's not the same. Matilda is open and will be picked up by Execration, taking it away from the side of Blacklist International and Venus.
Yeah, absolutely right here. Momo, what are your thoughts on the second
I
pick?
think Lunox.
Lunox and Benedetta,
Yep.
guys.
Lunox and Benedetta are a good option for Blacklist International.
I think it is going to be the pick for Blacklist International right now. They still have, what do they have? The Diggy is still open if Venus decides to play. We also have, like you said, the Benedetta. I think they're just going to pick up the Benedetta for Edward. We've seen how effective he is on this hero, and I want to see more of it.
Or maybe Paquito.
Paquito. Yes, maybe we'll see the Paquito. But for this, it will be the Rafaela. I mentioned Rafaela, and it will be picked up again for Uncle Isan. He played Rafaela 6 times, including the game just now. And guess what his win rate is? You don't need to, because they haven't dropped a single game. 100%, guys.
100%.
Everything they pick is still at 100% because they haven't lost a single game.
Yep, that's true.
Well, we are now waiting for the pick from Execration here. Again, Benedetta is still open, and perhaps that glue is also up for grabs.
Yep, it's gonna be Brody. Wow, Execration.
So they're switching picks, and they're literally switching picks, except for the Lunox right here. Blacklist International taking the Rafaela away from Chapnu, who played it earlier. Now, it is on the hands of Isan, who still has 100% like I mentioned earlier, and the Brody being picked up by Kill VJ. Now, Brody for Kill VJ. This is something we haven't seen
from Kill VJ. I think they're just basically taking what they can get here. Learning from game number 1, Brody is trouble, guys.
What do you think, though? He's debuting on the Brody here in the MSC stage with a hero he's not really been comfortable with back even in the regular season of MPLPH.
Perhaps they've been practicing, but of course in this tournament, this will become the debut. But Blacklist responds with Benedetta for their last pick in the first stage.
Yes, Edward has been extremely good on his Benedetta. We've seen so many times this comfort hero for Edward. Every time you give him the Paquito or the Benedetta, he's been able to perform like crazy, like a god actually here in MSC 2021. But now for the bans in the second phase of the drafting, Blacklist with Coach Bongchan, what will they decide to ban away in this moment, Momo-chan?
Glue, maybe?
Glue.
Yep. Or
I think Renzio will play the Paquito actually. I don't think that'll go to the gold lane, so I think Glue is already out of the question, as God will be the ban here. Just trying to get that away from Kelra. I think the next ban might be a Hereth ban. If it does go to the Hereth ban, that is complete respect for Kelra, but if it doesn't, it will be more respect towards Chapnu, because he still is waiting for a pick. Or this Paquito might go as a tank like we saw LJ.
I don't know about Paquito's tank, man, honestly. Questionable. Okay, it seems good in the early game, but entering mid-game towards late game, it seems the room, room for...
Even in the early game, Gani, I don't even think it does as much as it did before, because of the current nerfs that destroyed his base damage in the early game. I don't think he is even a good pick if you try to say early game. I think he's just a bad pick for a tank.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is your take. But right now, Execration responding here with
Your
a Diggy
team
ban
is
and as
Grok
well
ban.
as Grok ban here, Momo-chan.
Yeah, rock band. I thought that it's gonna be another assassin for Kill CJ, but yeah, they just like Mirko said earlier. Okay, they want to respect this Chapno.
Ooh, Bruno being banned away. So this is exactly what he said. You banned the Aldous, we picked the Brody. You banned the Brody, we picked the Bruno. You banned the Bruno, we haven't seen it yet, but now it is time for Wise to show what he has here. He has played the Yisun Shin and the Granger as well, so it might just be one of those. I think the Granger will suit him better, especially with the help of Rafaela here in the early game.
Yeah, they're looking for a front-to-back composition somehow, and Execration is still with a front-to-back as well, composition as well here.
Yeah, Yisun Shin is a good option as well for Blacklist International, but I'm agree with Mirko just now by trying to pick Ranger here. It will be great for Blacklist because they need to shut down that Matilda in the backline or probably another backliner for Execration here.
But he doesn't care. We say the Granger is better? No. No, Coach Bonchan says no. No, I'll show you the Yisun Shin of Wise.
It's gonna make, yeah.
Another prop, perhaps one of the utility is Yisun Shin likes to dive with that traceless skill. So with Benedetta and Lunox diving in, it's going to be huge damage output from the side of Blacklist.
But it is less early game pressure from the side of
Okay.
Blacklist, so they won't be able to control the game as hard as they would have if they did go for the Granger pick, which has better clearing and just more damage in the early game. So for Execration, they might now they see a kind of a small mistake by Blacklist by picking the Yisun Shin. Maybe they'll go for the early game themselves with the final picks. Perhaps the Kufra for Chapnu and for Kelra, a Kagura and Eudora.
Okay, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna play the Kagura? Wait.
Gold lane, Kagura, Matilda, and as well as Eudora will become the mid laner and roamer. And
It's
that's
Glue
good.
Tank.
Or for Blacklist.
Yeah, it's Glue Tank actually for Blacklist. Wow. All right,
Okay.
I'll get to the predictions. Let's start with you, Momo-chan. Based on the drafts, who do you like more?
I think I will still rooting for Blacklist International here.
Actually, the second game, I'll have to agree with her here.
Okay.
I really like that Glue pick as a tank. Ever since it's been released, I wanted to see Glue more of as a tank than as an XP laner. So far, it has been picked more towards the XP lane.
Yeah.
And now we will get to see its true potential on the hands of Uncle Isan and Ryu.
Honestly, you guys, I gotta be the lone wolf here. I gotta side with Execration and yeah, 2-1. Guys.
2-1. It will be the battle of the Filipino brothers here as we enter game number 2. Will it be another game picked up by Blacklist, or will Execration prove them wrong here in game number 2? Are you guys ready? Hashtag break the code and hashtag EXE shot in the comment section down below for the Filipinos. Vote and support your team in the comments, guys. Let's go.
Yep, let's go. Look at that Kagura as a gold explainer here for this Kagura. And yep, I really like Blacklist International because they are more into the late game composition here. Even though maybe they will have a hard time as well with this Eudora and also the Kagura. I think if Blacklist International they can try to drag this game into the late game, they still can make a good game as well for the second game.
Yeah, looking at the compositions from Execration, they need to maximize their potential in the early game with that Eudora and as well as Matilda pick.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for Edward Benedetta performing really well maybe for this next game.
Yeah, you're right. And now already Chaknu playing this Matilda, actually. This is the first time we'll see Chaknu playing this Matilda. You usually see him with the more traditional tanks, maybe even the more flashier tanks, as Oheb and Oh My Venus coming to support his jungler here. As I said, you poke Wise a little bit, and 2 members come flying to him.
Exactly.
It's just protect the Wise right here in Blacklist International, because Wise... He likes to play
nice.
It's so nice for Wise. You know, he's able to just clear the waves, don't have to wonder about anything, as Venus and Isan will be there to support him.
Yeah, but look at the stun coming from that Eudora with the Fork Lightning. Won't do much, but...
The Chakra was popped there for Wise, and that was a lot of damage actually going to make the side of Execration.
Yeah,
it will be E2 Max backing away.
Yes, forcing 2 members from Execration to recall to the base, and now Blacklist International, they are even cutting the minion in the top lane here, trying to make some space as well to let the minion just trying to maybe get the turrets pretty fast for Blacklist International.
Yes, the Blacklist International team has already started this turtle, who we saw the turtle camp there by Razor. Now Venus is the target. Kill VJ will just go in. A tournament of memory will be able to get Venus down. It will be a kill back for Edward, though. He's going on to E2 Max joining in, but Isan on the other side, though. It will be Wise picking up a kill. No, Oheb is the one who picks up the kill. It will be a 2-for-1 as Blacklist International, 1-for-1 as Blacklist International picks up the turtle.
Yep, but Isan, look at that. Ooh, he's still trying so hard to just give a poke damage here. But look at that. They are forcing these all have to use that Brilliant of Order.
You're right. The Mountain Chakra being popped to see where everyone is on the map as Execration has rotated to the top side. Now Chakra joins in. E2 Max going for the stun, but look at the damage coming in. Oheb will be bursted down, but look at the turnaround. Venus looks for more. Flame Shot will be able to get that kill. They're going on to Venus, and Venus will be slain as well. A 2-for-0 trade as Blacklist International will be able to at least take the orange buff in the bottom side.
Yeah, this is what I'm expecting from Execration. They came with a strong early composition with this Eudora and the combo from the Yin Yang Overturn from that Kelra.
Yep.
And now let's take a look at the items, Gani. What do you think right now?
Brody immediately goes for that BOD. I think it's quite a gamble here because I think if you want to play it safe, Brody just use equip brute force first.
You're right. Brute force is the thing, but oh my god, Kelra. Happy Feet, Wombo combo, is just able to dodge the Holy Baptism away so easily as Chakra goes in for a chunk at Venus, but it is Venus using the Holy Healing to get away from that one, and Wise still with a 1-level lead over Kill VJ.
Yes, and Blacklist International, even though they lose a lot of points just now, but the problem is they still can give a lot of space as well for Wise to just kill his item, and look at that, still at level 7. For the jungler of Blacklist International,
But
they
still
just need
BJ,
to wait for the perfect timing to come back.
Yes, an Execration right now, even with that kill lead, they have only a 200 gold lead right now. 2 kills to their name and only a 200 gold lead as Blacklist International will be the one starting this up. Chakru now goes in with the Circle Eagle onto Wise. Wise gets knocked up, but there's no follow-up right there. E2 Max trying to do damage, but Wise gets a stun. He gets away. The Flame Shot snipes him down. Edward gets another kill in return. It looks like Renzio going to get a knockout strike on 2 members as Chakru runs away. Another 2-for-1 trade for the side of Blacklist International, and the turtle was slain by Wise. Yeah.
Wow, Blacklist International, they secured the turtle here and they even shut down 2 members of Execration, and it's maybe a lot of disadvantage as well for Execration by the team fight that happened in the turtle pit just now.
Yeah, and again, it's just Blacklist International ahead of everything. They know when to go for these fights. They know how to position themselves for the turtle fights, and Blacklist, the more coordinated team as of this moment in the 5th minute. But again, this is not where Execration finds its strength. Usually Execration, they bring it to the late game where they will find the better team fights in the end.
Yep, the fork lining from Eudora maybe just can trying to give a support as well for the late game composition here for Execration, but the damage from Eudora will fall down.
Yes.
Absolutely right. And compare both junglers. Wise is level 9, meanwhile Kill VJ is still at level 7 here, guys.
Same as the game number 1, okay?
Yeah.
Both of the teams pretty passive here. And
they are pretty passive right now.
They're
as
just
Kill
keeping-
VJ.
yeah,
they're just trading turrets. They're trading objectives. Only 7 kills in the 5th minute. Usually we see so many kills already. One team usually leading, and at this point, it is Blacklist International leading, but not by far. There's only a 1,000 gold lead, but it is deja vu. As this is what happened in the first game, Momo-chan.
yeah, that's true. This is what I'm saying. Same pattern as this game number 1, Blacklist International. We didn't see a lot of team fight just now from both of the teams, and like Mirko said earlier, they are leading in 1k gold here for Blacklist.
but
Because
Kelra.
they secured that 2 turtle.
You're right. Kelra, I thought was going to go in there, but he actually instantly just backs away. Now Chapnu going to poke Isan down, but the Holy Healing is still there. It looks like no NOD has been bought by any side of the team yet.
Look at the Renzio.
Look at Renzio already being a nuisance right here.
Edward.
He goes to the backside, so Eagle Beat. He's Wise as a target right now. He gets burnt it down. It will be Execration they can fight. He's going in. It will be Edward taken down next. It will be Renzio now going into 1v2 against Oham and Venus. This is Execration, baby. This is how they win their fights. Going in at the right moments in the mid-game. Getting to the late game and the torn apart memory snipes Isan away.
Wow, wow, wow. Execration. And even they contest the turtle.
Yeah.
They secure the turtle.
They secured the turtle, correct?
Yep.
They secured a turtle, they secured a team fight. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
By Execration. So well played and wise. Even though he was in the midst of everything, in the middle of everything, he was still big. He was getting hit by everything. Alright? So Wise definitely I think needs to work on the positioning, because when it comes to the late game, Circling Eagle will do a lot of damage to him, especially if E2 Max wasn't zoned away like in the previous fight.
Yep. Oh my goodness. With this Ravella, maybe. I cannot say that he is having a huge damage here. He just need to stick around with his jungler, which is Wise, and Ohab. They have to stick together. Maybe they can try to use that 1-3-1 formation here.
Yeah, guys, with the lead from Execration, I want more creativity now. I want them initiating fights now, because Blacklist, they could buy time here, right now.
Yeah, this Chapter actually with Matilda will be the one building tank. It will be the tank Matilda as he goes on to Venus. It will be the Circling Eagle followed up by the E2 Max. Kill BJ as well. Torn apart memory. Oh my god! Kill BJ with the debut on Brody. You look fine, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first busy target from Execration. Oh my Venus. That shut down 3 times right now. Chapnu.
Yeah,
Also
Chapter
Renzi.
playing very aggressive with that. Oh my god! Edward gets deleted by Kelra with the help of E2 Max, and the stun was beautiful. Edward was not able to react to that with the eye for an eye. And finally, guys, Execration handing Blacklist a hard game.
Wow, Execration looks really good for them in the minutes number 9 right now, because Kelra already secured his Holy Crystal. There will be like 35% additional magic power from his Yin Overturn.
Yes, and Blacklist International will not be able to contest this one. This is the first time actually where Execration has gotten the 2 turtles start. Blacklist International, remember, has not dropped the game, so it might be a bad mentality for them if they do lose a game here. As we take a look at the items right now.
Oh, but Brody, he juked me, man. He juked me. He secured that brute force first. Meanwhile, Yusun Shin building that BOD, guys.
Do you think it's right to build a BOD first item on Yusun Shin, or do you think
it's worth it for Yusun Shin? Yes.
No, do you
building
think
that
it might be better for him to get the Endless Battle for the extra 2 damage?
Yeah, I think. Well, then again, it's a gamble, guys. I mean, yeah. The current situation, I think, from earlier.
Oh no, Circling Eagle once again onto Venus. The Holy Lapis doesn't connect. As Chapter will be able to chunk Wise down, and look at that. Isan bringing Renzio back to the fight, but there is no follow-up whatsoever. Blacklist will have to be forced to back away from this one. The stun comes in. Isan gets bursted down. Torn apart memory again. Killing spree for Kiel BJ. Here in the 9th minute of the game, Edward is trying his best to clear the way from the side, but it is just Execration taking the fight to Blacklist.
Yes, unfortunately, there's no follow-up coming from Blacklist International, and even they have to lose Uncle Isan.
Yeah, I thought, okay, imagine how, I thought, I should have known better, alright? With the brute force, no BOD completed, I thought he would still be able to do a lot of damage, but yeah, it doesn't look like much there. And it will just be Venus running away from that one. Whoa.
He realized that actually he was there, okay?
What was that? That was so fast, dude. What? Filipino pro players, man, they're so fast.
That's a flicker wasted, guys.
That's a flicker wasted, but it's cool. I mean, it's entertainment for the people back at home.
That's really, a fast hand coming from this Paquito. And E2 Max, he already secured his Divine Glyph, Albert.
Exactly, Divine Glaive, more penetration.
Yep.
Exactly.
The Athanasil won giving a lot of
nullify,
impact as well, yeah.
Exactly, nullifying that Athena. But again, Blacklist or Wise here is not having a good game with a stat of 0-3 in 11 minutes, of course, as a Houston player. It's not good, guys.
Yes.
It is definitely not good, Gani, as Kill VJ will be the one starting up this Lord. Unfortunately, has to reset it as Isan has vision entirely of this. Wise will recall to reset his buffs, to reset his resources as he comes back to the fight. There are all ultimates ready except for the Mountain Chakra right now. It still can be anyone's game as Execration only has a 3,000 gold lead.
Yep, 3,000 ahead for Blacklist International. Now, Execration, they are dominating.
Oh my
look
God.
at it, Wise!
Look at that!
Kelra gets a 1v1 with the Yin Yang over return with the
Solo
help
kill.
of the flame shot. Execration gets
Oh my
another
God.
kill onto Oheb.
This is
Edward
nightmare.
trying to run away with the final blow, but the
But the
big kill
stun?
BJ comes in with a stun with the final auto attack,
Ooh,
and
he
a
got
torn
up on
apart memory will not be able to get him. But that is already all she
Now-
wrote. 2-0 for Execration.
Wow, now look at that Execration. They are trying to get this inhibitor turret in the mid lane. Edward tries so hard to clear the minion with the Phantom Slash, and Ethan with the split trying to catch Renzio here. But it will just take some time for them. Meanwhile, Execration, they secure
my
that
God.
inhibitor turret. Meanwhile, no one shut down this kill VG at the backline.
Isan forced to flicker as well, Momo-chan. It is just Execration dominating this game, Gani.
Oheb
Your
coming back.
team.
Yep.
And they
look
go
at
get
that.
onto Oheb.
Oh, they're
He
going
goes
back.
Oheb doesn't have anything there. He gets stunned up, he gets slain.
so
It will be
fast.
Venus trying to run away, but it will be a lot of damage right there. Wise will be able to stun him up as Renzio goes for the knockoff strike. Isan taken down. A double kill
base.
picks up by Renzio. Going for Wise. It's a triple kill for Renzio. We are getting game number 2 as Venus will be taken down. Execration with a beautiful performance here in the second game.
Wow.
Execration, guys.
They're coming back in the
They're
second
coming
game
back.
with a good composition drop, I can say, with all of the CC they're coming from that slow effect from the minion return.
Wow. The first team,
Eldora.
guys. The first team
Yep.
to take off a point of a game from
Oh,
the side
yeah.
of Blacklist. Wow.
Blacklist International. Their 100% win rate finally.
Exactly.
100% game rate.
Game
has
rate.
finally
Yeah, game rate.
been shut down here as Execration will finally get a game off of them. This is the competition. Blacklist International and Execration, they're both the top teams here in MSC 2021, and now we see why.
Yeah.
Usually, Evo Legends got 3-0 yesterday, and Evo Legends got 3-1 by Execration today. We will
Yeah.
see it now in the finals as the Filipino Civil War gets to all new levels of tension.
Wow, amazing. What a performance coming from Execration with this Eudora and also Kagura. This is
Yeah.
what I already expected, because Blacklist International, they will have a hard time. Okay,
Yeah.
they cannot handle the CC coming from this Eudora, the stun, and even the burst magical damage coming from Eudora helps a lot for the team
Matilda.
fight. Yeah, in the early.
And also, just not just the Eudora, but
Yep.
also the Matilda.
Matilda, yeah.
Being
Matilda.
such a good engagement tool, going every time onto Wise, knocking him up, and getting a lot of time wasted for Wise. And also, most of the times, bursted because of the targeting by E2 Max on that Eudora is beautiful with the help of Matilda gone.
Again, Kagura has been impactful on this game, guys. Of course, he was farming in the early game with the help of Eudora and Matilda to survive that early game. But
Yes.
towards that mid game, towards that late game, guys, this Kagura could solo kill a Yi Sun-shin.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
why I prefer Granger to be
Yes,
picked
I agree.
for Blacklist International, because Yi Sun-sin is a scaling hero. Okay, he needs some item. He completed the Blade of Despair
Yeah.
as the first item for Yi Sun-sin, but Execration, they are just snowballing too much.
Agreed. I was. You read my mind, Momo-chan. That was exactly what I wanted to say. I thought the Granger would have been better, especially
Yeah.
because they already have the Lunox that can help them in the late game, right? Granger to secure the early game lead, especially against a hero like Brody, a guy who has to be shut down early, was a very good pick, and I agree with you 100%. I think the Granger should have been the pick instead of Yi Sun-shin. But for you, Gani,
Yeah, again, guys, I forgot what I'm about to say, but then again, for Execration executed this game perfectly. Game number 1, it was basically one-sided towards Blacklist, but
Yeah.
in game number 2, Execration retaliates.
are we going to get all 7 games here in the grand finals? I certainly do hope so, because Blacklist International and Execration, these are the top 2 teams, and they're just oh so good. When we thought Blacklist is just untouchable,
Yeah.
Execration comes in with game number 2 saying, no, they're not. They're easy work for us, getting an easy dominant game for themselves, which looked impossible for the longest time here in MSC 2021.
Yeah, it was so close for Execration and also Blacklist International when we recall back into the grand final of MPL. So maybe
Yeah.
it's their chance, okay, to just make a sweet revenge
Yeah.
towards Blacklist International.
Hashtag XA shot in the comments, guys. Your team have done it. They
Yep.
take a game off of Blacklist International, a team who is, legendary.
Legendary.
And just unstoppable here
Almost
in MSC.
undefeated.
Almost
Almost
undefeated. But finally, it will be them taking the L. And for you, Gani, this is your time to shine. 16-3.
Well, game number 1 was 11:50, but game number 2 was 12:50. Just
Another 1 minute.
Another 1 minute additional there.
Yeah.
But of course, from Kagura, he builds COD, Cloak of Destiny. He builds Divine Glaive and Lightning Truncheon. And of course, Holy Crystal give out maximum damage burst towards the side of Blacklist. And that is what we witnessed. He just solo killed Wise like it was nothing. And again, Wise still behind on items, just securing that endless battle during that last team fight. Meanwhile, Kill VJ, of course, with this Brody having Bloodlust, securing Bloodlust X,
Yeah.
Brute Force Breastplate, and as well as Athena, guys, is so sustainable, but could still give damage.
Yeah, quite similar approach from the item of Brody here with the Bloodlust Light and also the Brute Force. We know maybe this is the main core item for Brody to survive in the team fight here, and really a good job from Kill VJ. He proves to us, even though we have a surprise last pick with Eudora and Kagura, it works perfectly for Execration. Yeah, for Execration.
And Kill VJ picking up the carry and the rich guy here. Something we don't really see often, as Kelra usually outshines him here in the Execration team. But finally, Kill VJ getting this moment for himself. And I'm pretty sure for the MVP, it's either Kill VJ or Chaknu. I think those are the two. Or do you think E2 Max will have it?
I think Kelra. I don't know.
Kill VJ.
Kill VJ for you?
Yeah, I think
I don't know,
it's either Kill VJ or Chaknu, because Chaknu got a lot of these very good engages, which set up all the team fights that we saw happen.
Yeah, but I really like the impact of this the Kagura just now with the Yin Overturn and the combo with this Eudora. No one can stop them from Blacklist International, okay? They don't have the Digi, they don't have a lot of Purifier as well. So Blacklist International, they should aware actually from the rotation coming from this Execration, especially the 3 main hero in the early composition, like Eric mentioned and Albert said earlier, Matilde, Kagura, and also Eudora. But let's see who is the MVP by Smart 5G.
Chaknu, like I predicted, is either Chaknu or Kill VJ who will take that MVP, and it will be Chaknu 0, 0, and 14. An amazing KDA and so many good engages here from this Matilda, just so beautiful to watch.
Yeah, almost 100% on that kill participation, guys. Again, Matilda has been strong from the early game, could give pressure towards the side of Blacklist. Meanwhile, in the mid game, he helped initiate fights and, of course, cover for his teammates.
Yes.
Cover for his team.
Covering for his teammates, making opening for the team fight, going onto Wise every single team fight with the Circling Eagle. Perfect execution of this Matilda. Welcome to Matilda Airlines. Not just Venus can play it at that extreme level, but now we have the Chak Mamba, guys.
The Chak Mamba.
Chak Tilde.
Chak Mamba.
Chak Tilde, okay.
Chak Mamba.
Chak Mamba.
Chak Mamba.
Is it like that?
Yes, this is what he does in his photos.
Oh yeah,
Chak
I
Mamba.
remember that.
Alright, welcome to the Chak Mamba Club.
I will cover you. No matter what happens, I will cover
Yes,
you.
I am the tank. I will cover you. But this is more like covering himself. He's like, it's like
Really?
But yes, that is Chak Mamba getting the MVP presented to you by
Congratulations.
Smart 5G. Congratulations to you. But there's still a long day ahead of you. 1-1. If it keeps on going, this will be the problem. Usually for Execration, I think they're a team that lacks stamina. Back in MPLPH Grand Finals, they were able to get 3 games, but in the 4th game, 5th, and 6th, and even the last game, weren't able to use to get the same success that they did in the first 3 games. And that, a lot of the contributing factor to that maybe is the stamina, not just for the players, but also the coaches. Coaches burn a lot, all right? They burn a lot of energy drafting for their teams, thinking about what should be next, and also the players obviously focusing on the mechanics, but not just the mechanics, purely also going for these crazy picks, the trades, the brain. And for Execration, they're the team who just got 4 games against EVO's Legends. Now, with another 4 games that they have to win against Blacklist, it will be a question of stamina, and this is the post-draft recap for you, Garni. Do you have any mistakes, probably? Do you have anything wrong in the Blacklist team that you can correct?
Personally, I think both teams were happy from the draft. Okay. But then again, Execration plays it with style, plays it with such confidence, especially Chaknu with that Matilda, that finally the game plan from the side of Blacklist was just thrown over the board, guys.
Yeah, and
but a fun fact here, guys. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
A fun fact: the team that picks Benedetta in this grand final has Luzin. Has lost.
Has lost.
Has lost.
Yes, the team who picked Benedetta has lost,
Has lost.
so far. Still at a 0% win rate here on the grand finals for Benedetta. And Paquito still at a
Yeah.
100% win rate,
Yeah.
Donnie. Let's see who will lose it this time for Blacklist International and Execration as they take it to game number 3 by our official telco tournament partner, Smart and
Wow.
Momo-chan.
Oh my god, I'm so speechless with these two guys. Okay. Look at the dollhouse, Selena. Still the same approach as well from
Yeah.
Blacklist International, okay? Execration, they are moving forward. They don't want to have that Matilda Airlines again. So yeah, as the second pick here, Execration is straight away, immediately.
Yeah.
Just ban out with Matilda. Albert Goldie.
Matilda ban for Execration, Donnie. And for Blacklist, it will be the final E ban to respect
Yes.
Execration. E2 Max still at an 80% win rate with that E.
Yeah, Execration will ban out Lunox, but oh, I forgot about this Aldous, guys. Okay, so Blacklist, perhaps they will take that Lunox here.
You know, when you're
Oh,
facing
no, okay.
Philippine teams,
Rafaela, first
don't let that Aldous go.
Yes, I think if you're going against any team now, don't let that Aldous go. We've seen the Singaporean teams play Aldous. We've seen
Yep.
so many different teams, even Infinity play Aldous,
Infinity, yeah.
right? White Knight was able to use that, and we haven't seen the pick that Aldous pick only from the Indonesian teams
Yeah.
here, as it will be the Brody and Popo and Koopa picked up by Execration. Now the response for Blacklist International, will they choose to pick up Wisest Hero now and save so that it doesn't get picked up or it doesn't get banned out in the second phase like previously? I think they should just pick up the Granger here.
Ranger, yeah.
Ranger, sure.
I
In the
think
hand of
it's-
Blacklist International.
I think the Granger is the better pick here, but
Paquito, how about Paquito?
Paquito is a very good pick here as well for Edward. He's still sitting at 100%.
But Benedetta as well is still a vote for Edward to
The
if he wants to
pattern,
pick it.
the
Yeah.
pattern in the grand finals right now, every time you pick Benedetta, you lose. Every time you pick
Yeah.
Paquito, you win. So for Blacklist, they will pick up the Harith and the Ziggy. So not the things we predicted there, but this is a comfort hero for Oheb as he
Yeah.
has played this 6 times in the tournament. It is also most probably Isan playing this Diggy. We don't know because Venus and Isan, they like to just switch their hero pools right here.
True, I think, but with Rafael and Diggy, I personally think that this Diggy will be picked up by Isan.
You think it'll be picked up by Isan?
I think, or Venus. Execration here, guys.
Either
For
one.
the last pick.
Either one of them, yeah, right. But look at that, Harriet. They don't care about Benedetta, okay? Maybe they read our mind, actually.
Yes, you're right. They haven't picked the Benedetta. Maybe they just don't want to pick the Benedetta. But no, Execration will finally take this Benedetta out of Blacklist's hands right now. But we will enter the second banning phase here for Execration and Blacklist. What do you think it
Yeah.
will be as we enter this game?
Personally, I think it's going to be a jungler or physical damage output hero, guys. Oh, there you go, yeah. Paquito, guys.
A Paquito ban for the side of Execration is taking away from Edward right here. We will see. For Edward, you want to guess what hero he likes other than the Paquito? And
Tamus.
the Benedetta? Yes.
Lapu-lapu.
Tamus and
Tamus
Lapu
and
Lapu. I want to see a
Lapu-Lapu.
Tamus game, alright? This guy has been so good on the last time we saw the Tamus, and now with Paquito banned away, I want to see if he can pick the Tamus once again, Gani.
Yeah, will we see the Tamas or perhaps that Lapu Lapu? We have to see. But Blacklist immediately responding with that Lunox ban, which is a very, very smart ban here, guys. Yeah.
You do not want to give Kelra his Lunox. We've seen how he was able to demolish Avos Legends earlier today, and also last time they met in the upper brackets. So with the Lunox ban, Execration, they will have another ban probably towards the jungler. And no, Lapu Lapu forcing
Lapu-Lapu.
Edward to play this Tamus, guys.
Forcing, will we see here, guys, that Tamas
Oof.
be picked up from Edward? But first, Blacklist with their last ban here. I'm looking another mage here, guys. I mean, Execration, they are lacking on that area.
Yes, they are lacking on that area for the side of Execration. It is still a lot of... there's still Farsa, who we've seen E2
Oh,
Max
there you
play
go.
before, but it will be banned away from Blacklist, as I just mentioned it earlier. So from Execration, E2 Max. Other than that, I guess the Veil is still open. The Estes
Nice.
has been banned with the same thing as the Selena. So far for E2 Max, it's only Veil and the Puro that he picked. Or no!
Whoa, whoa,
The
whoa.
first Angela pick for the
E2 Max.
Philippines here.
Yes, E2 Max with this Angela. Blacklist International, they have a good strategy by just limit all of the support hero for E2 Max.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Angela picks here in MSC 2021 for the Filipino teams, but it will be the Barretts picked up by Edward. This is going to be the debut of Barretts for Edward, as that will be the Granger, like we mentioned earlier. So they noticed their mistake in the first game with the Easton Shin. They will go for the Granger instead with the late game of Herbrith. And now Kelra also showing off with the Esmeralda pickup. Ooh. Are you ready for a spicy game? This is a debut for the Barretts and for the Esmeralda for both teams. And now as the boys there are ready, you guys in the comments, comment down below, hashtag exit shot or hashtag break the code. And for you, Momo-chan, is it hashtag exit shot or hashtag break the code for this game?
I will go for hashtag break the codes.
Break the code.
I really like that Diggy pick.
You really like the Diggy pick. And for you, Garner?
I'm following the trend, guys. 2 games, Benedetta being picked, they lost, so I'm going for the side of Blacklist.
I will do the same thing here because I think the Herod pick is just going to be way too much. We've seen Oheb perform insanely on this Herod, and I think it will be too much to handle, especially with the Granger and Barretts protecting them in the front line.
Yes.
It will be, though, a very close game, so people back in the comments, hashtag EXE shot or hashtag break the code in the comments to support your team as we are waiting to get into the game, right?
Yep.
Here, Momo-chan.
Yes, at Blacklist International, they pick up the Granger for the last pick. They already learned from their mistake in this previous game. So, yeah, let's see if Blacklist still can try to secure another point from Execration, or is it going to be the next point for Execration in the game number 3?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Blacklist International goes against Execration here in game number 3 to secure their second point of the series.
Yep. Oh my goodness, with this DD, it's gonna be still the same. Yeah,
Venus.
somebody.
Oh my god,
My
Venus
God.
gets taken very, very low as he used the flame shot to zone him away, and Execration again getting the victory in the early game while pushing the lanes, while Wise will be able to clear that jungle as well, as now he rotates towards his buff. It will be Execration picking up this little Wanderer.
Meanwhile, Chakno with his Popo and Koopa, Lorenzio as well. Look at that, Wise still looking a lot of time, but E2 Max, he's just trying to disturb his Granger.
Yeah, he's
His
trying to disturb.
Angela.
He's doing a very good job now with the help of
Renzio.
Renzio as well, rotating towards that jungle side, and Wise forced to actually run away from his own jungle, and Renzio now with the help of Edward might be able to be zoned away as Wise will make his move back to his jungle.
Yep, meanwhile Edward and Wise, having a hard time as well with this Renzio, with his Benedetta. And E2 Max, he's just moving around the map, trying to cover his teammate here. Chakno will still staying in the mid lane, just clear off the minion that he has to.
Yes, and Blacklist International now with the help of Isan, it will be Wise picking up this orange buff. Has to be, right? Alright, he will be able to get it as E2 Max will not be in range to do anything right there. And for the Esmeralda as well. Look at him. He's already rotating towards the purple buff, already giving Wise such a hard time in the jungle. This is what Execration needs to do. They need to just pressure Wise. Don't let him farm. And this is so far going very, very well for them.
Yep, and this is Execration trying to do, because Blacklist International, there will be a lot of distraction for Execration by just trying to cover his jungler. But meanwhile, Chaknu trying to run away, but Isan with that flicker.
Yeah, the flicker, and also going to be able to take that down as now Edward looks towards Renzio. Final blow being used to the backside to zone Edward away, but he's going to chomp Renzio all the way, spit him out. There's no damage just yet. Oh my god, Edward with the double kill. Whoa, Edward is a beast.
The help of Diggy, but I did not expect the damage output to be that great, guys.
What? He spit the other guy onto the other guy, getting 2 stuns right there. And Blacklist International with already a 2,000 gold lead. Wise will be able to clear some of the jungle by invading. And this is not looking good for Execration. What they thought was a very good early game is now turned to the side of Blacklist.
It's really a good timing. Edward calculated perfectly because he got that stop, okay? That's why his damage is maybe a pretty huge for Execration just now. And really a good job coming from this Barret.
Yeah, you're right. And that was, oh my god, Edward. I spoke to this man yesterday, and look at this. He won't be able to Wait,
Oh.
is he going to survive this? The final blow being used? Yes, he will. I spoke to this man actually last night. I was in a call with the Filipino casters, and Edward was sitting right next to them. I said, "Yo, Edward, how are you feeling about tomorrow?" He said, "Confident. We're going to win." So this man, pure confidence, and he's also very, very humble. So, I mean, with that performance, with that beautiful chomp, I have to say Blacklist will win this game.
Maybe, but there's still a chance as well for Execration. Look at that, Renzio trying to play objectively with E2 Max here in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Edward, again and again, he doesn't want to lose, okay? I'll just protect my land wherever it happens.
Yeah, and Kelra trying to run away now with 4 members pressuring on the top side. It will be Execration going for that with
someone
Purify instantly. Did you see that? Reverse time
Purify.
and instant Purify from Kelra. Very, very fast reactions there to get out of that sticky situation. And now it will still be Oheb having a slight lead at the top side.
Yep, meanwhile, Blacklist International, they are still looking to just rotate around the map here, trying to find someone, trying to pick one member from Execration. Meanwhile, oh my Venus, he has to be careful because he is a pretty squeezy target here. In the side of Blacklist International, Execration, they are still trying to give some space, but look at that. It's gonna be a contest from both of the teams.
Yeah, the baptism being used. Kelra gonna get obliterated right there as Blacklist International gets a very good team fight. Zaman Force has been popped. They're looking towards the turtle as Edward rotates to the top side. It will be the turtle going, but Wise goes in with the Rhapsody all the way to Chapner. Doesn't have the Death Sonata to finish him off, but Venus will be stunned up. Kill VJ looking for a kill onto Venus. Turn up our memory to secure the kill, but Edward
look at that.
chops him up, throws him back. He's gonna get taken
Renzio?
down, but no. Kill VJ. Oheb going for a double kill. Looking for more onto Renzio, dashing in, but no more damage. It is on cooldown right now. He didn't jump to the Zaman Force. He will be able to pick up another, as that is a 2 for 3 for the side of Blacklist International.
Yes, and Edward did a good job as well with the Titan's welcome, but ooh!
Oheb and oh my Venus with the help of Isan getting another one 4 for 2 trade.
Yep. Really a huge disadvantage for Execration as they tried to contest the turtle just now. They forgot about the second damage deal coming from this Harriet, okay? They are maybe focused on Wise and how to stop Ethan and also the super coming from All My Venus with this DG. But Edward just came in the perfect timing as well to back them up.
Yeah, what a team fight there earlier from Blacklist. And Execration, they are now behind as they were behind in gold and as well as third objective, guys.
Oh my god, Edward, he is again in a 2v1 situation, but he's just winning as he pops the aura fire emotes right there. Momo-chan.
Yep, Chaknu and Kill VJ. Oh, Oheb again with the Zaman Force. Look at that in the bottom lane. Killer is gonna be the first target, but what? He
does not
diving
matter.
into
That's
the
Sonata to
turret.
finish it off. Momo-chan, it is a double kill for Wise as Kill VJ will be able to trade a turret in the mid side. It is 11-2, a 3,000 gold lead for Blacklist International right now.
But Oheb already secured that Holy Crystal, Albert.
Yeah, exactly. Holy Crystal from the side of Oheb. This will give damage burst, more burst towards this Harriet, guys.
Yep, Chaknu with Bite them Koopa trying to stop Dream Member from Blacklist International. But unfortunately, they are so fast. They are just taking down the next turret in the top lane.
Well, keep in mind, guys, Rafaela also has built that NOD.
But
careful.
Renzio
goes in onto Venus right now. Time Journey has been used to get him out of there, but a torn apart memory. Oh, so close. As Isan and Venus will be able to run away with a sliver of health, but that means, oh no, he won't be. Renzio with amazing read onto Venus. Now Oheb gets stunned up. Blacklist International going for the Death Sonata, but will not be secured by them. Kill VJ will be able to secure that as Edward joins in the mid side. Now looking for a fight onto the team, but a final blow all the way to the backside, just zoning them away as Renzio will be able to take the pressure off of his team.
Yes, Blacklist International, they know that, oh my Venus, it looks pretty low just now, okay? And he actually has a chance to go back into the base and try to, regeneration his SP. But no, actually, look at that.
He just burst Venus down. Now going for Edward. The chomp is on to Chaknu. Renzio going to the backside, destroying everyone as Edward just tanks everyone down. It will be Edward in the 1v3. He is still alive, but it will not be long. It will be Edward getting away as Oheb goes in with his Zaman Force now going and jumping around, doing some damage. But that is a lot of damage run back by Kill VJ. Looking for the torn apart memory. Gets the kill and Execration will win the mid-game team fight as the pause comes in for the side of Blacklist. Wow, what a turnaround for Execration. Losing an early game, but coming back once again in that mid-game.
Yeah, exactly. What a team fight again. For a second, Blacklist were ahead, but Execration, they knew how to kite better. Of course, because with the comp from side of Blacklist, some sort of also kites, but Blacklist manages to find more great openings here, Momo.
Yes, look at it. Execration. They are making their momentum back right now. Like Blacklist International, they don't have any answer how to stop. Even though with the backup coming from this Harriet, okay, but it wasn't enough because Blacklist International, they got whacked by Execration. Two member down, Diggy was down, Barrett, even Edward, he's pretty tanky, but he doesn't have enough damage here.
Yeah. But
Kelra
now,
looks pretty strong as well, Eric.
you're right. As we get right into the game, Momo-chan, it will be a double kill picked up for the side of Kill VJ right there as Wise will be able to get this orange ball.
Yep. Blacklist International, they have to be careful, especially going into the late game. Execration, they still have that insurance for the late game, which is Esmeralda. It's not gonna be easy to shut him down. And Blacklist International, they have to work into the maybe more damage output here.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Execration going for this purple buff, going to be able to take that down, and now they're going more for Blacklist. Oh, hip pops some on force now onto Kill BG. The stun comes up, but Kill BG caught in the bad situation. Thrown about memory does not get him out of there as Kelra will be targeted. He's going to be bursted down. Wise with a double kill. Looking for Chaknu right now. It will be a kill picked up by Oheb, and that is a 3-for-0 trade. Our Blacklist are pushing the pace right now in this mid game. 8 minutes in, that's another comes in onto E2 Max to go in. Wise now has the Rhapsody, does not connect. Ooh, so close, Momo-chan.
Yeah, but meanwhile Renzio is trying to make something in the mid lane, trying to cut the mid minion just now. And now Blacklist International, after they got their momentum back, they are looking for the next objective here. Ohab trying to pop up the Zaman Force, but
Renzio trying to
the
make...
hard cut as well.
Ooh, unfortunately Renzio will be a little bit too late. He used the eye for an eye, will be able to get a kill with the execute on to Isan there as they are looking for a re-engage onto Edward. Now 2 members onto Edward, getting the stun up with Chaknu. Final blow being used to the backside. Venus will put that time journey on himself as Edward now looking for a chomp on the Chaknu. Will spit him back on to the helping hands of Wise. The Rhapsody will be able to secure that kill, and that will be another 1-for-0 as the Lord spawns, guys.
Yes, this Edward is so tanky, guys, okay? Then they have to find a way how to shut down, or maybe trying to make some burst damage in the side of Execration right now.
You're
Yes,
right.
they have Esmeralda, which is pretty tanky as well into the late game, but
It's not the late game yet.
it's not the late game yet for Esmeralda. It's only 10 minutes still in the middle game.
Yes, and right now it is already a 3,000 goal lead for the side of Blacklist International, and as they're just getting every single wave pushed away except for the bottom lane. They're getting the top lane pushed with the Lord and 5 members in the mid lane. But the final blow being used now, Renzio has to back away because everyone is rotating to that top side to get this inhibitor turret. That's not to poke them down. Renzio goes in with the eye for an eye, will be able to get him away, and that will be the Lord taken down. A very good defense here from Execration as the flame shot joins in. Sort of our memory onto 4 members, but oh my Venus is the only one taken down. Now, Clover will be using that Zaman Force, not Clover, wait. Oheb uses that Zaman Force and jumps in. Now, Edward looking for a chomp on to Kill VJ, will be able to get it, spits him out, and that is 2 members all going on to Kill VJ. He is taken down. No, Kill VJ still stands. It's a double kill picked up by Kelra, and oh my god, 3-for-0 trade Execration with a fight going on to Oheb with the Phantom Slash. Oheb still able to use Zaman Force, now popping off, going in, going out, getting the kill out to Renzio. No, Kelra gets taken down. No way. Oheb's still alive, but finally, Kelra takes him down. Wise now running for the hills as he will be the next target. Stunned up, trapped up. It will be Kelra getting a shutdown for Chaknu.
Yes, and it's almost wipe out moment for Execration just now by keep forcing the team fight. Okay, they have to force the team fight in the mid lane just now after they lost their inhibitor turret. Execration, they just don't want to give up easily. They know they still can find a momentum to come back. And now, after shutdown 4 members from Blacklist International, Execration, they look pretty strong with the falling star that comes from this Esmeralda, the stun from the bottom Koopa, and even Renzio keeps making a huge play as well for Execration with that final blow.
Not just Renzio, everyone on Execration doing their job very, very well here is Kelra as well. He was able to get a double kill in that fight and more even in the last fight with Wise.
Yeah, again, both teams basically trading punches here, guys. Of course, look at the goal. It's just 1K difference in 12 minutes. So again, Execration, though, right now, they have more control as per the last team fight.
Yeah, and already 1,000 gold lead, like you said, it was a 3,000 gold lead for Blacklist International. Now has been traded back by Execration. As you take a look at the Oppo replay, Gani.
This is probably a mistake. It was they were too overcommitted on that fight, and Execration managed to gain maximum potential. They managed to capitalize on that mistake hard, guys.
Yeah, the fact that they weren't able to, they used all the side lanes, they got the turret, but they still overcommitted, like you said, into that fight, was what made the opening for Execration to take it, and that was just a huge mistake by Blacklist International, something we do not really see a lot from them, but now, so evident for Execration are actually going in, taking them to deep waters, and showing their weaknesses.
Yep, 20 seconds for the next Lord Execration. They're already waiting inside the bush right now, finding Edward, and with the full stack, I can say. But Kelra still trying to just give him a poke damage hit with the Thanos welcome towards into.
Oh, that took out
Chaknu,
as well.
what?
Chaknu's still able to get away with a reverse time. Will pull him back. Now Kelra is the target as he gets
LPG?
away with a hard guard, and he will be able to run away. Wow! Execration gets out and almost gets a kill onto Edward.
But look at
and
that, Renzio.
OP. This is like OP's moment back then. He was able to get the back door, and Renzio now with the same strat, getting the inhibitor turret, Gani.
Yes, making a lot of time as well for Execration. That's really a good strategy coming from Execration. Even they almost look stuck just now with the 1 versus 2 team skirmish with Edward at the bottom lane. But yeah, Blacklist International, they have to be careful with the sneaky peeky movement coming from Renzio.
Yeah, and Zaman Force has been popped to try to secure this Lord as fast as possible, but Chapno is still there. Lord has been secured as now they look for a fight. Falling Star Moon doesn't connect to anyone in Execration. And look at the backside. Renzio is right there, but they will not choose to pick a fight with Blacklist International, who just got that Lord. Enhanced, by the way.
Yes, and as the Super Minion goes into the base of Execration as well in the mid lane, both of the teams decided to fall back. And now Lord is merging down into the mid lane, into the base of Execration.
Yeah, the standout performer from game number 3 is Oh My Venus. Check out the stat, guys. 2-5-11 for
On the
14
diggy.
minutes, guys. On the diggy, so huge impacts from the side of Blacklist. For the
Yeah,
side of Blacklist.
but look at the win rate percentage actually favoring Execration here as Renzio jumps in with the final blow. Will not be able to clear the Lord, but everyone is hitting that, and it will be taken down very, very soon as, again, Blacklist International with the Lord wasn't able to do anything.
Yeah, they're still having a strong high ground as well for Execration. They have the final blow from Renzio, the tandem slash, and even the torn apart memory from Kill VJ as well. Kara can just use this resource skill here from Esmeralda. So it's not gonna be easy for Blacklist International. They are just keep going and trying to get another inhibitor turret in the bottom lane and also the top lane.
But the top side turret is going to be taken low as Isan gets taken down. Now Kelra and Execration looking for a team fight. Where's the falling star move? We'll have to wait. Renzio goes for the final blow to the backside. Now Oheb has to pop the Zaman Force. The falling star move connects onto it. Double kill picked up by Kelra. That's not being used to get another kill on the board. Chaknu has been slain, but look at Kelra and E2 Max going all the way to the bottom turret, looking for a kill onto Wise right now. It is going to be the objectives for Blacklist International, but the team fight won by Execration.
Yes, with 2 members down from Blacklist International. Look at this Kelra, okay? He's so tanky as Edward, but they are lacking of damage as well. LPJ trying so hard to help him, but Edward looks so tanky.
Oh my god, Edward is able to just do that right now. And look at the winner's truncheon. Immortality has been popped. Kelra gets a shutdown. No, Kelra gets shut down as Kill VJ is the target. Wise still able to kite away. Wise still kiting away. With the help of Venus. This is V-Wise, baby. That Sonata comes on to Renzio, and Edward will be able to do the final blows, but no, Renzio still able to run away for a little bit more as the baptism will not connect. Renzio making the great escape, going back for a kill, and now running away. What is this game? Blacklist and Execration.
This is entertainment, guys. Game 3. We're just in game 3 here, and both teams already trading punches right here, right now.
Yes, we just started our grand final, and we already been entertained by these 2 strong team from Philippines. Look at that. Blacklist International, they already shut down 3 inhibitor turret of Execration. They have to be careful. The Super Minion can comes in anytime they want, and Execration, they have to find a way, a momentum to coming back.
Yeah, personally, again, the winning condition from the side of Execration, they need to target Oheb and as well as, of course, Wise, which they succeed in the last team fight. But Wise managed to survive, guys.
Yes, and let's take a look at the item builds, Gani. Tell me
Yeah.
what you can see from this.
Rafaela and Diggy securing that own NODs for the
Two
side of
NOD.
Blacklist, exactly, which proves that Esmeralda and Angela is such a nuisance to them that I think with one NOD it is not enough.
Yeah, and Edward, even he has that Demon Hunter sword for the attack speed here, and additional physical damage for this Barret.
Yeah.
So that's why he's tanky, but he can put a lot of damage as well.
DHS.
Yeah.
Yes. This Barrett has a DHS, so he does actually a lot of damage as
Yeah.
well. Not just the tankiness, but also
No wonder.
no wonder.
It's so hard for Kelra to shut him down just now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it is actually the winner's truncheon being built by that Brody for the last item, as the Queen's Wings has been done as well. He went for the Bloodlust Axe and
Yeah.
the Queen's Wings and the winner's truncheon. Tell me why he went for the winner's truncheon, maybe instead of
Immortal.
Athena, maybe?
Athena. Well, I think he just wants extra life, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming that if the Immortal is on cooldown, guys.
You're
Yeah,
buying a
now
lot of
he's
time
kiting
as well.
Edward down as Renzio goes to the backside, falling Simon being used, and Chapnu gets a 4-man knockup,
Kelra,
but it will
look
be a
at
kill
that.
picked up by Wise. It will be
My
traded back
God.
though. Wise goes down. Ohem now going onto Kelra with his Zaman Force. That is a lot of damage by Kelra. This is the late game. Esmeralda, we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
Heal BJ gets a
Oh,
kill.
the
Double
BJ.
kill picked up by Kelra.
Oh.
Kelra still alive! Oh my God! Kelra gets a triple kill and a double kill picked up by Kill BJ.
Well, my Venus by himself trying to defend their base. And look at that execration. They are looking to finish the game as soon as possible. The time bomb in pop up like, oh my Venus, but it's not gonna be easy. As long as Blacklist International got wiped out by execration, and it's gonna be the game for
EXE.
execration. Game number 3,
Game
guys.
number 3,
Wow,
EXE.
Execration taking game number 3 to lead the series 2-1. What a performance here by Execration. My goodness.
They played 4
2-1,
games when they
ganda na
against EVO's Indonesia just now.
Exactly.
And now they are still winning. Another point.
Perhaps that match against EVOS Legends was just a warm-up.
Tuwan-tuwa si
Wow.
Tami.
This is the main force, and this is why they are so dominating. They could handle the pressure from Blacklist. They were behind on Innovators, guys. But of course, one blunder changes it all. And of course, from the side of Blacklist, they were just two again. They weren't picking fights.
2-1.
They were just okay. I see Brody. Let's just go for it. But then again, they forgot Kelra is there to back them up.
It seems like for Execration, they have actually fixed the problem of stamina. They're able to
Yeah.
get this game, and wow, what a
Wow.
beautiful performance by Execration, taking the game, even though Blacklist was controlling it from the first level all the way to like the 10th minute. Again, Execration, they're not really an aggressive team in the early game. They
Yeah.
know how to play their drafts. They go for the late game. They are on Brody. They wait for Esmeralda to scale, for Brody to scale. And once they scale, they look for the team fights, and that is exactly when they go in. The power spike was insane by
Kelra.
Execration by Kelra, and they were able to capitalize on it.
Yes, and it was a good decision maybe for BLCK to just secure that winter truncheon, like Bonnie said earlier.
Buying a lot of time.
Bought a lot of time as well for execration and Esmeralda, this killer, okay? We've seen that maybe he's not that tanky after he secured his brute force. He just can, maybe become a
Shoutout
sandbag
muna
as
kay
well for
J-Rab
execration
saka kay
here.
Nisi.
And it
Yun.
make a huge impact as well for the team.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, from the side of Blacklist, they're already
Kay
two
ML
NOs for this
trending.
league
Yeah.
on this Rafaela as well. But Kelra is just so
healing.
strong. The healing, the HP
Next game
regeneration is just too huge with the help of Angela and other teammates. I think Oheb just got obliterated. Oh my god, obliterated. But of course, then again, from this side of Blacklist, nice try.
Yes, and Oheb, even with all the damage items that he had full items if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, still no damage to Kelra. The shielding from him was insane, especially with the help of the hard guard coming in from that Angela.
Yep.
It was beautiful to see.
And absolutely, execration when they try to pick the team fight with
Nabalik
Blacklist
doon po yung
International,
laban.
yes, they will be more sustained with the help, the hard guard coming from that Angela as well. So yeah, execration, they just played a bit patiently. Okay, they lose 3 inhibitors, right? Okay, they even almost lose the momentum for the Lord.
Yeah.
But they just tried so hard to keep forcing the team fight with Blacklist International.
Yeah. Well, Any
Wow.
thoughts on Mirko on for game number 3?
For me, I thought Blacklist was gonna take it. Back in the
Yeah.
10th minute when they already secured almost 4,000 gold lead, 3,000 gold lead marching into the base. But again, like you said, the overcommitment in that final Lord push, not in the final Lord push, in the first Lord push, when they were able to get the mid lane turret, they should have just stopped after a mid lane inhibitor. But they went for more. Edward went for a chop onto KillBJ. KillBJ survived, and Kelra became a threat. Alright? When you go for these fights, you go into the fights thinking that, okay, only KillBJ does damage here. But you have to take into account that these are heroes that scale. So if they get even a slight edge in gold, even if they get a few kills, especially shutdowns, they will be able to come back stronger. And that is exactly what Execration did, Goni. As we take a look at the items for game number 3.
Yes, first thing to note, though, from Esmeralda, from this Kelra, for securing Calamity Reaper, Holy Crystal, as well as Feather of Heaven and that Enchanted Talisman helps a lot to basically give damage and as well as sustainability as well. And that's why his KDA is positive, so positive, 944, and the impact he gives towards his team is amazing. The comeback where it started from him, and from the side of Blacklist, again, like I said earlier, 2 NODs were secured from Diggy and as well as Rafaela. Well, Diggy sold his here to, oh, never mind. He has
still
NOD,
there,
yeah,
yeah.
it's still there. 2 NODs from the side of Blacklist, but it is not enough here, Momo.
Yeah,
it is not enough.
Even Execration, Angela has the Nichols of the Ruins, right?
Yep.
But Taknu, he will just help him with made that deadly blade as well. So the regeneration will get cut off for Execration, and Blacklist International, they are just lacking of damage, I can say, even though they have the DK. But yeah, Execration, they just don't have to care about this DK, okay? They just need to maybe trying to bait the resource skill of DK being used, and that's what happened.
Yeah, well, we can see here, guys, for the post-game recap, Rich Guy the carry, of course, Kelra, with a 772 GPM and 84k damage dealt. And we can see, guys, the forgotten one is, oh my Venus, though.
Yes, it is Oh My Venus right here with 14 total assists, and the damage taken for Edward was 190,000. Wow. On that, Barrett's being such a menace, but again, it doesn't really matter as Kelra was able to just demolish the back line of Blacklist International in that game, Momo-chan.
Yes, Edward, look at that. This guy, his bar is so tanky, yes, and he has a damage, yeah. But Execration, Esmeralda, he know that he has to be the front laner for all of the team, for all of the teammates here, for in the side of Execration, and he made that brute force as a last item. Look at that.
Yes, and this is going to be the MVP presented to
Yep.
you by Smart 5G, ladies and gentlemen. Kelra with an
Kelra.
amazing plays in the game number 3. But yes, Momo-chan, what were you saying?
Yes, once after that, he just sold it and maybe
Yes.
trying to make this Feather of Heaven or maybe another magical item as well for this Esmeralda.
Yes, I actually have confirmed with Gani that was Angela with the fleeting time. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
so effective with that fleeting time. Getting so many executions by helping Kelra jump to the back line with the hard guard. That hard guard was always just up. It was always ready
on point.
because he always used that hard guard to the right person who always got the kill. So he gave him assist and gave her the 50% cooldown reduction every time they got it. And that was just a beautiful game, a beautiful itemization as well from the side of Execration. We'll see if Blacklist International can take the game 2-2, or perhaps Execration will secure a match point here in game 4.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then again, Execration, they are known for this. Like, guys, I mean, they lost the early game, but they somehow survived, finding their rhythm, building their momentum from that mid game, and there you go, punishing small mistakes, and the impact is just huge for their team.
Yes, we've seen maybe Blacklist International, they have a chance to secure the point just now in the minute 10 just now when we talk about Esmeralda is not that tanky, but going and drag this game into the super late game, 19 minutes game for Execration. Yes, 100% they have that potential to come back with this Brody, which is a scaling hero as well. So yeah, good game for Execration, but this is our post game for both of the teams. The draft pick here, I really like the same approach, maybe a similar draft pick as well from both of the teams with this Jauhat, Selena, Eve, Matilda. we won't see any Matilda for maybe in
I
the
don't
next
think
game.
Perhaps, yeah.
both of these teams have been very, very consistent on the Matilda. I don't think we'll ever see a Matilda go off the ban. But
Yeah.
for this particular draft, you think that you went for Execration, right?
Yeah,
You
well,
went for
because of the Benedetta trend. Well, I went for Blacklist because of
Oh,
that
yeah.
Benedetta trend here, Miracle. But they broke it. They
Yeah,
broke this trend.
they did break it this time. The curse was broken here, 21 to 19. Do you think there was anything wrong, perhaps, inside of Blacklist International in terms of draft, or do you think it was just pure
Personally, it was-
execution?
Yeah, I think it was just
Yeah.
the mistakes.
I agree. I agree with you. I don't think there are any mistakes here in the draft. Perhaps, yeah, I really like the draft. Actually, I actually preferred Blacklist International
Yeah.
draft, but they just weren't able to execute the game plan. They were over aggressive in some of the moments, and Execration, again, this is a team where you can never make those kind of mistakes. Every little mistake you make, same thing for Execration. Execration cannot make a little mistake against Blacklist. These are the teams that are able to capitalize instantly when you make a little mistake. So please, for these teams in the future, they will be having more games here. Let's see if they can make the adjustments to fix all those small mistakes. And literally, for Blacklist, they were dominating, man. Literally,
Yeah.
it was just one tiny mistake, overcommitting for an additional 10 seconds, and they
Yeah.
died. If they backed away, they might have won.
Exactly. They could just be disciplined,
Yes.
be more disciplined rather, and just invade the enemy's jungle and
Exactly.
just wait it out, guys.
And now it looks like we are going to get straight into the gaming house for Blacklist International. Still a lot of smiles from the team as they are not worried here. They are still very strong mentally, and we have seen this. We have seen this from them before. Back in MPL Philippines Grand Finals, Execration was able to take the game 3-0. Then it was Execration with the reverse sweep victory, and now let us see as we take into the draft. It will be the Jaw headband coming from Blacklist International, and Execration with the Matilda band.
Yes.
Jawhead, Selena, similar draw from Blacklist International, and this is Matilda again from Execration after. Yeah, after the Blacklist International, they lose in the second game just now.
Yep.
But as the second pick as well from Execration, they don't want to take the risk. They just again try to ban this Matilda with the Estes as well.
So right now, I think both teams still with the same pattern of bans here, Miracle.
Yeah, with the same patterns of bans here as Execration, they banned the Estes Blacklist International with the Selena ban. Now looking for a ban to Wurge,
Probably Aldous.
probably the Owls for Execration, and for Blacklist International, they might just go for the same pick here. Eve.
Correct.
They
But
haven't banned it to Eve.
I think they're taking their time now here, guys. I think they are really discussing will they go that approach once again.
Yeah.
It will
Oh,
be
it
that
will be
same
that.
approach. He will be banned away in Execration now. Will most probably ban out the Aldous right away. Yes, it will be the Aldous ban and Blacklist International now with their first pick. Will it be the same pick here in game number 4? It will be the Brody first pick.
Brody first
wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so Wise just really loves this hero, apparently going to go and first pick it, just to take it away as well from the side of Execration, because this is one of the main weaknesses for the side of Blacklist. Wise's hero pool. If you ban the Aldous, you pick away the Brody, you pick away the Granger. He was forced to play the Yusuf. Jin wasn't effective on that. Granger, he was effective with, but that little mistake made him maybe now. He got hit mentally, and he isn't able to use that Granger anymore. So Execration will just pick up the Popol and Rafaela away from Blacklist. And now Blacklist will most probably respond with a Paquito pick of themselves for themselves.
Yes, Popo Koopa and Rafaela, look at that. These two support, I can say, in the mid lane would be the answer for Execration, because whoever team that secured this Brody, actually they got the point here.
Yeah.
So maybe it could be a chance as well for Blacklist International if they can bring a better composition.
Yeah, both teams want that Brody and Blacklist. First pick that Brody with, alongside Benedetta as well as Diggy here. Momo.
Yes, Execration now they have a chance if they want to secure that Angela or maybe Barretts or even Harriet.
I think Harriet would.
Harriet from Kelra?
Yeah, I think Harriet would make sense here, but then again, we will see Execration. They are still probably exploring the draft here because Benedetta and as well as Diggy
Oh, but it's gonna
is
pick
so
Paquito.
strong, but of course Execration will take that, you know,
Away.
away.
Usually in the Paquito and Benedetta Benedetta matchup, we usually see the Paquito winning, and now it will be Paquito picked up by Execration. Remember, if Execration does win this, it will mean match points
Yes.
for them. And for Blacklist, they will have to be
brothers.
very, very careful coming into the draft. Bonchan, again, was just so good the whole time around. It's going to be really sad if he drafts the wrong team for Blacklist in the final when everything moments in the international tournament.
See here, both teams already banning their respective heroes here with Angela and Claude entering the second phase. What will Execration ban here? I'm looking another mid laner or mage here. Momo.
Or maybe side lane as well for Blacklist International for Edward. Is it gonna be? I don't know. He already got his Benedetta. So yeah, maybe another side lane for Blacklist International. Is it gonna be Barats?
I think personally, yeah, it could be Barrett's, but yeah, like I said earlier, probably another mage here. Harith will be the final ban from the side of Execration. Meanwhile, Blacklist, with their last ban, they are probably looking to limit yet another jungler here, Momo.
Blacklist International. They can ban that Isensin.
Shin or
They really hate Kelra's Claude, man. And that Lancelot from Kill VJ will be banned away, and now Kill VJ, will he pick the Bruno? Oh, with the Rafaela, right? It's either Bruno or Granger right now with the Rafaela, as we've said before. It will be really good, but no, the Lunos will be picked first for Kelra right now. And Blacklist International with the next one. They are
But it's gonna be Glue.
Glue pickup for Blacklist right now as they are going to go for another one. What will it be? They need
Harsha?
a gold laner.
Farsa perhaps.
Ever have the ban, so yeah, I think the Farsa might just come out here. Or Alice, guys. Or Alice is still open.
They are looking for a mid laner, though.
Are they looking for a mid laner? Do they not need a gold? Because this is most probably going to go be played by Isan.
But Benedetta is going to fill in the next one.
Exactly. So this glue will go to the...
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
they need a gold laner right now, and I think Alice will be really good here. But Farsa will be better because of the range, and it will be that final Alice.
Exactly. Well, right now, Execration with the last pick here, Momo. Any thoughts?
Yep, Execration. They still need another side lane here, or maybe one jungler. Isensin?
Shin is just or Granger again.
But
It's
Granger,
just,
if they want to play in the early composition
early game,
here,
yeah,
Execration.
because with Popol and Koopa and Rafaela, but
Lane!
we forgot about the lane. We just focused on marksman here, guys. Of course, we forgot about the lane. And like I said, they need to need to have balance for the early game. But there you go, the lane to complete the rosters of heroes from the side of Execration.
You're right, but now, after we've seen the draft, I will predict, for my prediction here in game number 4, I will go for Execration. I think they have a better draft. Okay. And for you, Donnie.
Personally, I like the side of Execration composition. I think, but they need to really win in the early game here, Momo.
Yes, but
What about you, Momo Chang?
for me, I really like Blacklist International with this late game composition, but I'm not sure because Execration, they have an early composition with this Rafaela, Popol, Koopa, and also Lunox, and
Yes.
even Link, so I will go for Execration.
But are you guys ready for MSC 2021 Grand Finals right here in game number 4? Will it be Execration taking match point or championship point? Or will it be Blacklist coming back to secure that game 5?
Yep, Execration. If they they can try to get 1 point for this game, it will be another a match point for them, and they still need one more game to just take a champion of MSC 2021.
Yes, and Execration. Ooh, Kelra already forced the flicker away very early on this matchup against Oheb in the gold lane as Venus rotated to the bottom side.
Meanwhile, look at that, Kelra is having a hard time as well. Ooh, kill PJ!
Oh, Edward goes in, gets first blood, and Renzio now looking for a trade back kill onto Edward. But again, it is just Edward way too slick, getting the execute. Now flicker being used by Renzio, but Edward still is able to get away and regenerates his health back up, Momo Chang.
Like you said earlier, Mirko, 1 versus 1 for Benita and also Paquito. Paquito still have maybe a advantage, okay, in the early burst damage here. But Edward, he's just so slick, okay. He just can run away from that Paquito, and after secure the first blood, oh my Venus.
Venus, is he starting the Diggy strat, defeating Diggy strat, as he just got executed by the gold buff, if I'm not mistaken there? Yes, he was executed by the gold buff, and now he's looking for the reverse time, going for the flame shot. Oheb, no retaliation for now, as Kelra will just be able to clear the wave, and both teams will just back away for now.
Yeah, and oh my Venus, he's still staying in the bottom lane, trying to make some space, trying to cover Oheb to scale his item. But I think, is it gonna be a Diggy feeder strat?
It looks like it is going to be the Diggy feeder strat for the side of Oh My Venus right now. Turtle Cam presented to you by Razor as the turtle spawns in the 2nd minute, and Blacklist. Oheb having a lead now. Reverse time being used on to kill VJ. He'll be chunked pretty low, so it will be Blacklist International with the start of this turtle.
Yeah, knowing that all my Venus cannot maybe trying to contest the damage coming from that Lunox and Rafaela, he's moving forward into the mid lane, even try so hard to just, I think it's gonna be a Diggy feeder strat, Eric.
Yeah, it is going to be the Diggy feeder strat now. It will be Renzio taking a kill as the final blow will be used on the backside to zone Renzio away, but Renzio will be able to pick up a kill onto Venus as Edward goes back to his lane.
Yeah, meanwhile, Oheb, look at that. He's trying to find a way, try to scale his item here. And Edward needs to work a little bit harder in the early game, trying to, make some distraction.
Yes, well, the reason that I picked Execration is because, of course, Kelra on this Lunox, guys.
Ooh, but Oheb now going on to 2 members. There will be one person getting taken away as he flickers inside to get the kill. Now going away with the flowing blood plus the time journey for the beautiful, beautiful escape as Kill VJ now joins in the fight. Tempest of Blade going to be used onto Venus, but it is only a beating Diggy. There's not a lot of gold there as he will just be able to pick up a kill. 4th death for Venus right here.
Yep. Meanwhile, Oheb still can run away from the change coming from a kill VG just now. Renzio trying to buy a lot of time as well for Execration. Meanwhile, Isan, at the bottom lane, look at that. Oh my Venus again. He will, well, just trying to, disturb the jungler in the side of Execration.
0, 5, and 1, and right now it is still Blacklist International with the lead as Wise puts that torn apart memory onto Renzio, but the holy healing gets him away now. Isan taken very low. It would be Renzio flickering inside to get the kill. It would be a kill, but Edward now going for a trade back. No final blow just yet, and that will still be Execration actually getting the lead back. 200 gold for themselves.
Yep. Meanwhile, Edward is going into the mid lane trying to clear the minion. And remember, from Blacklist International, they are moving forward into the backline here, trying to get all of the gold turret, and trying so hard to just, keep giving a pressure, because they know that Kelra still have a potential in the early phase here with his burst damage coming from that Kevin Hall.
Yeah, now Oheb starting it up. It will be the turtle started up by Blacklist International right now. As Execration time look for a fight. Oheb, when Wise, will be able to secure that as Renzio and Co will just be able, will just back away from that fight. And now, Edward going in for Chatu, but again, just going in, poking, and going back. This is what Blacklist International has been able to do. Bottom lane, though. Oheb goes on to there. Oh my god, he actually curtis it around on Kelra, but look at the follow-up coming in for Kill VJ. Tempest Blade going in, almost taken down, but it will be a double kill picked up by Kelra. And now Isan joining in. Kill VJ still has those swords. Will just pick it up and get away. It is Execration now with a 300 gold lead.
How did Kelra survive that one, guys? He was low HP, like I said. This Kelra on Lunox is just crazy, guys.
That's really a good backup coming with the Tempest Outlet from Kill VJ, making a huge knock up as well for Kelra to just survive. Well, it was close for Kelra just now.
It was close for Kelra, but this in the items. Can you tell me anything special about the items, Goni?
Ling is heading towards immediately DHS, guys, meaning he wants to basically play it safe. DHS is a less expensive item than Endless Battle, but then again,
it gives him lifesteal, and it gives him that extra passive to deal with the bigger health, the tankier targets here for Blacklist International, because they have Glue, they have this Benedetta, and also the Alice, who are very sustainable. So this DHS, I think, is a very good pickup for him. And now Edward, getting away from all 3 members of Execration.
Yep, Edward and also Renzio, they already secured their brute force breastplate right now. So maybe a little bit tanky for the physical and magical damage coming from both of the teams. And this is what actually good for both of the side lane, okay? Meanwhile, Ohab and also Kelra, they secure that block of destiny.
Oheb now goes into Renzio though, and that's going to be Edward following it up. It will be Renzio taken very, very low as they will just put their focus onto the third and final turtle in the 6th minute. Blacklist International already bursting this. Execration trying to look for an opening right now as they go towards there, but the final blow towards the backside. Renzio taken very low as Chapter gets poked back all the way to the fight. It will be Oheb getting the kill once again, Momo Chang.
Yes, and Blacklist International, they secured the turtle without any contest that Execration can do much just now. Though BJ with his sling, he needs to maybe comes in the perfect timing here, but Ohab, look at that with the blowing blood and also the blood out. He goes into the back line of Execration and even secure the middle turret here.
So annoying. Execration right now, not finding the good fights. Like we said, actually Blacklist doing the right thing here as he cancels the 2 members. Kill BJ getting stunned up. Tempers of Blaze now being used by Kill BJ to get out of that as Wise goes for a stun. Renzio is the target right now. Torn apart memory gets the kill. And Edward still going, but he's going to get taken down. Very, very aggressive there by Edward. Perhaps a little bit of a mistake right there from the side of Blacklist International, Momo.
Overcommitted sims from Edward here, and Execration is still a trade for 1-for-1. Blacklist International, they have to maybe be careful, okay? They cannot overcommit it here, even though they are in the winning side right now, but they have to be careful because, look at this Ohab can be a game changer for Blacklist International with the blood and the flowing blood that can pass anytime that he wants.
Yeah, the thing is here. Oh my god, wait a minute.
Oheb almost goes on the 3 members there, but the baptism comes in. Now Kelra is caught in a bad situation, still has to burst the order, trying to run away, but Oheb is going to be bursted down. Kelra looking for a kill, not going to be able to get it. Skill BG jumps into the Tempest Blaze. It will be the winner's truncheon. Oh my god, time journey as well. The time journey was perfect, and the winner's truncheon gets him alive. Blacklist International, even when caught in a bad situation, still make it out alive, Gani.
Exactly, and you can see Execration winning team points, team kills, but Blacklist, they are more towards that objective. They have 2 turrets down. You know, Execration haven't put out a single turret here, Miracle.
Yeah.
Yes, Execration hasn't gotten a single turret. You're absolutely right. And Blacklist with 2 turrets. This is exactly what we saw from game 3 just now, right? So remember, this can still be Execration taking the game. As now Oheb goes onto Renzio. Renzio taking very low. Is now he looks for a trade onto Wise. Wise gets stunned up. Look at the damage. Heal BG now pops the Tempest of Blaze. Now going onto Oheb. There's a lot of damage. Oheb gets taken down. Execration, baby. Guys, they're looking for the game. But look at Heal BJ. Gets it. And it is a 2-for-1 for the side of Execration, but it's not ends there. Edward goes for more, Momo.
Yep, 2-for-2 actually for both of the teams just now. And Edward comes in the perfect timing with the final blow and the Phantom Slash. Look at that, Kelra is going to shut down this Diggy by himself. The bottom lane, without anyone can cover him.
Yes. No one can cover him right now. 1-7-4 for Venus and Renzio. With that over-aggression, I thought he was making a mistake, but in turn, he was actually making the play right there.
Yep, look at that. Renzio now, Execration, they are looking for another team fight here. Easton with the split trying to push them away.
Oh no, he split Execration. Okay, but he's still not able to do anything. I thought when they split them up, they're going to go in, but unfortunately for Blacklist International, they didn't capitalize on that.
Guys, I do want to note here, take a look at the stat from Renzio and as well as Kelra. From this match, they haven't died yet. Oh, as I speak there, Kelra secures his Holy Crystal, guys.
Yep. It's gonna be another maybe game for Kelra with his Lunox here.
Exactly.
After
sideliners.
Yeah, after became the MVP for our game number 3 just now, Kelra looking really, maybe I can say competent as well with his magic hero here.
What do you think about Chapnu's flicker just now? He flickered out of the reverse time. Was it out of respect?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Isan already looking for a fight, going to split on the backside, bringing Chapnu back, but again, Chapnu is just able to dodge away from that one as now they are going to turn around to Isan. Isan gets bursted down the time journey, just nothing, as that will just be a 1-for-0 trade for Execration.
Yes, and Execration, they have to pay attention with this Edward. He can come into the backline anytime that he wants. And Kelra is already having a a massive burst damage with his Holy Crystal, guys.
Yeah, you're right. And Renzio actually keeps on chasing Oheb, now getting a very good position for his team to take this Lord. Right now, Edward is, no, Wise has a 1-level lead, but Kill VJ will be able to get that right away, as now it will just be a fight everywhere, as Kelra now going for the stun. It will be stunned back up for Wise, but Wise still has a turn apart memory, forcing
Oh, look at that Edward.
Kelra to use that, but Kill VJ has been taken down by Renzio. Now going on to Wise, going on to Edward. It will be a shutdown picked up to kill Kelra, and now Renzio in the midst of everything, going on to Edward, trying to do the most, going for 2 members, but again, it is just Renzio picked off on the map. Final blow to finish it up. A shutdown gotten by Edward as Execration lose 2 members for 1 Diggy feeder.
Yeah, overcommitted again from Renzio just now. He tried to split the team fight away, okay? It's a good strategy from Execration, but the problem is no one can covering him up, okay? After losing Kara just now, I think it's such a bad decision as well for Renzio to just keep trying to picking some fight with BLACKLIST International.
Yeah, I don't know about this Execration. They should have just ran away right there, because if you try to overcommit to the Lord, once again, BLACKLIST International, they have the man's advantage, and they're still committing to save this turret in the bottom side, guys.
Yeah, and they can have a team fight with a Kill Fiji right now, because Kill Fiji, I can say maybe he is making a huge impact for the team fight in the side of Execration with the knockout from the Tempest of Blade here. So maybe he has to wait for the perfect timing to use that Tempest of Blade.
Yes, perfect timing from Tempest of Blades has to be used here by Execration, but look at this, already Isan buying a lot of time as Renzio joins in the fight, trying to look for an opening onto Wise. Now going onto Wise, but it will be a killer's be picked up by Edward. Now Kill VJ on the midst of everything, going on the Tempest of Blades. Now the time memory has to be used, but Kill VJ gets taken down. Oheb now looking for more. The Tower of the Lord will be taken away by BLACKLIST. Oheb secures it, and we will most probably see a game 5 as BLACKLIST takes the score back here in game number 4, guys. The Lord taken, 3 members for 2. It is just a very good trade for the side of BLACKLIST as of this moment.
Yes, Kill VJ, he used that Tempest of Blood really maybe kind of late for him to just cover his teammate. And another point for BLACKLIST International, this Ethan with his glue, he doesn't want to stop the zone hole of the member. Ooh, look at the damage coming from Hell right here.
Yeah, and the flame shot to add disrespect to that, and now they have learned from their previous mistake. Last game, they went overcommitted for the mid lane turret. This time around, they just instantly back away.
Yes, and BLACKLIST International, they don't want to take a chance. They don't want to maybe rush things as well. They're just waiting for the Lord now. Is marching down into the inhibitor turret in the top lane here. Oheb comes again. Oh, with the flame blood, he will just trying to hold it up. But now, Execration, maybe they still have a strong high ground here, but by trying to take down that Lord in the top lane.
Yeah, BLACKLIST respects them way more here in the second game, and the final blow will just zone them all away from the turret. It will be 2 turrets, 2 inhibitor turrets taken down, but they still have to take that tier 2 turret back in the bottom side. BLACKLIST International, they are looking to just siege the turret, siege the base of Execration one by one as they look towards the base, Momo-chan.
Yes, BLACKLIST International now, they are dominating the game. Maybe want to finish the game as soon as possible as the super minion comes in the mid lane and also the top lane for BLACKLIST International. Execration, they have to play a bit careful here. If they lose or maybe making some minor mistake here, BLACKLIST International can get the game number 2. And
And you do not want BLACKLIST International to get game 4 here. You do not want that to happen, because Execration, remember, stamina was the issue back in in the Filipino Grand Finals. Is now, let's take a look at the items before we dive more deeply into that, Goni.
Yeah, we can see Rafael already having that NOD, guys, to respect, of course, Oheb here. Meanwhile, Kelra with this Lunox already with that Divine Glaive and as well as Holy Crystal. Probably, though, they haven't got the timing to open up a good war. That's why BLACKLIST could still in the lead right now, still in control. Meanwhile, of course, Wise with that Bloodlust Axe, Brute Force, and as well as Athena Shield is so hard to get picked off here, guys.
Yes.
Miracle.
And Oheb is already secured at Winter Truncheon to just make sure that he will survive more, buying a lot of time as well for the BLACKLIST International to pick some team fight here with Execration and a Calamity Reaper as well with a more 10% cooldown reduction.
Yes, but in this situation, probably here, BLACKLIST will just wait for the Lord in 60 seconds, and Execration is trying to build more space going out of their base right here.
Yeah, Execration going 5-man, pushing every single lane, trying to reclaim the pressure in their jungle. But again, BLACKLIST International with the pressure all over the turrets, with 8 turrets to 1. It's very hard for Execration to find that pressure again on the map.
Yeah.
It
And
is-
now they are
oh.
still looking for another Lord here. Both of the teams, they don't want to take a risk. They just waiting for the next team fight in the Lord pick maybe.
Yes, and Execration already
Oh,
jumps in
but
on the
no.
2 members. It will be a knockoff going on to 2 members. Now Kelra goes in with a Divine Judgment. No,
Oh,
it
but
will
look
be
at that
a lot of
Soul
damage picked up. And now
Oh,
look
with
at
the
Edward
Divine
going with a final blow to the backside. Now going on to Chakdu. No, it's very nice knockup there.
Oh.
But it's Tempest Ablaze. A double kill picked up by
Wise?
Kill BJ. Looking for more. Wise looking for more. Tempest Ablaze being used again. So fast. Execration pushing this team fight, getting the win where all odds are stacked against them. Goni.
Wow, what a team fight, what a coordination. 5 men living in that whole team fight. Wow, and BLACKLIST, they are now 3 men down.
Yep.
And we
The
can
Lord.
see they are reclaiming their pressure.
I
Yeah.
thought that both of the teams they're just waiting for the next team fight in the Lord
Same.
pick right now. But no, okay, Execration, especially Renzio, he's just making a good
Oh, look at
opening
this.
here.
Final blow to the backside. It will just be Edward taken down. Execration. Will they take
They're
match
just
point
coming
here?
back.
He's on trying to buy time. Uses the split. He still has the immortality, buying so much time, but he will finally get taken down. Immortality pop. He will be popped as well, as it will be Execration taking the enhanced Lord Momo Chang.
Yes, and Wise is coming back as soon as possible. Franco Chang, look at that.
Wow.
Execration. Remember, they already lose their 3 inhibitor turret, okay? So they have to pay attention with the minimap here. That super minion will maybe buying a lot of time as well for BLACKLIST International. Now, Execration, finally they succeed to get the first Lord in the 17 minutes game going into the 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Going into the 18-minute mark, Goni, right now, most of the gold will not matter. And what
Yes.
will matter here, Goni?
Of course, of this setup, and perhaps that extra life, that immortality, and of course, Winter Truncheon will come into clutch during the next few minutes of the play here, especially with this push loader. But right now, BLACKLIST, even though they are right now in
Yeah.
the defense, they still have the chance to turn it around again if Execration makes a blunder, guys.
Or maybe there will be another surprise initiation coming from Renzio Green with the Jet.
Perhaps,
Guys,
perhaps.
Goni, your prediction is very solid right now. Looking very solid. This Execration, they are almost taking this game. Lord has spawned into that mid side. They're taking pressure over every single wave again right here. And this will be BLACKLIST on the defense. And remember, Oheb with this Alice already such a menace right now in the late game in the 18 minutes. But Enhanced Lord has spawned. Venus gets taken very low as he's forced to use a time journey. Flame shots on to the Execration team right now. And they will have pressure on every single side of the map. Every inhibitor turret has fallen for the side of BLACKLIST International, except for the top side. Execration goes in, Renzio goes in for the knockoff onto Isam, but look at Oheb, he's going to the middle of everything. Why
at
gets
that
the
damage!
Look at the order by Kelra, and look at Oheb, he looks out, Winter Truncheon being used, buying a lot of time for his team, and it will be BLACKLIST still able to chunk to be able to survive here in this 19th minute, Momo-chan.
Yes, and Execration, they have to pull back away. They don't want to rusting, okay? They just want to make sure they can maybe not making a minor mistake by, okay, we already seen the massive damage coming from this Luna with the brilliance of order, only with the brilliance of order, but it's not enough for Execration because BLACKLIST International high ground looks pretty strong as well, guys.
Oh, you're right. And now they're going on to Kelra, but look at that. They're all grouped up. Edward goes in for the aggressive play
Kelra?
on to Kelra.
My
Kelra gets taken down.
God.
Shut down by Oheb. They're looking for more now, and it looks like it will just be Execration backing away. Renzio caught in Grayson. He's trying to bring him back, and Renzio will be able to get out of that one again for Execration. This is crazy. 20 minutes in, guys.
I don't think a split push team fight is really good for Execration here. They have to stick around with 5 men here.
Well, perhaps if they want to, with this Ling, it could just fly around the map, probably hitting this last inhibitor. It is literally 1 HP, but then again, you will see that, like I said, if Kelra dies, BLACKLIST will retain their pressure, guys.
Yep, now look at that. BLACKLIST International 5 men inside the base of Execration. They are looking to even finish the game as soon as possible before Kara show up.
Yeah, 5 seconds onto Kelra. The final inhibitor turtle will be taken down in the bottom side, and it will just be Blacklist moving backwards again as Kelra has just respawned, waiting for the last and final Lord that will spawn in 50 seconds.
Yep, but look at it, Execration. Kara is coming back. Now, if Execration they want to make a good team fight here, they have to stick around with 5 men here, and they have to play with the CC that Renzio has.
Personally, I think they need to bait this time journey from Diggy first, and then they can commit to a fight here.
And even the Winter Truncheon for Ohab.
Yeah, winner
Probably,
charges for
yeah.
OHAB as well. And now we will take a look at the win rate percentage. It's actually Execration with a 70% win
Oh, look
rate
at this.
here. Win percentage here as KillVJ jumps onto Edward with the lynch poise. Now goes in with a Defiant Sword onto Edward. Remember, this is Edward getting killed.
Oh my
Immortal
God.
has been popped. This might be a major blunder from the side of Blacklist
wow,
International, but
wait.
Edward still manages to get away. Sun
Jacknu.
comes in for Jacknu.
Oh my Venus.
He will be taken down as Venus. We'll try to save him with a time journey, but the Lord Cam has just spawned, guys, by Smart. This is all looking very, very well for Execration, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and they picked the team fight before only maybe a couple seconds before the Lord pops up.
Oh my god, it's 45 seconds on Edward's death time. It will just be Oheb trying to make something happen here with the
Renzio?
help of Wise, because there's no more damage other than that. Renzio trying to zone Isan away, split being used, and this will be the Lord reset. Wise goes to the backside, going onto E2 Max. That's a lot of damage, but KillVJ jumps onto Wise. Tempest Blade being used, jumping around, but Oheb will be able to secure safety, but immortality has been popped. Renzio goes to the backside.
Oh, the
Wise
Kelra,
hits
look
the
at
target. He
the
gets killed.
Truncheon.
Venus gets killed as
Kelra.
well. It will be the dynamic
Oh, my
duo
Venus.
taken down. It will be Execration taking it 4-0.
Oh my god, and they left
God.
Isan by himself trying to defend the base, but no, Execration not gonna let this guy go
Wow.
away. And the Immortal Crown,
Execration.
Execration now they come back and finish the game number 4. And it's gonna be a match point for Execration. What a
Match
play.
point for Execration 3-1. No one expected this except for you, Donnie. What is going on,
Guys,
Execration?
trust in Kelra, guys. Trust in
I
Kelra.
trust him.
Believe in Kelra.
I trust
Believe
him.
in Lunox.
Did you see the last team fight between Kelra and also Ahab at the
Yeah,
back
at
line?
the back line. It was so intense.
Yes, he used that Winter
Winter
Truncheon
Truncheon.
to survive a little bit, but Kelra almost got picked off. He just needed the slight HP.
This mechanic,
Oh my
the
God.
mechanic on this dude is just crazy. Kelra outplaying Blacklist here.
Oh
Yes,
no,
with the
guys.
Chaos Assault mode that Kelra has just now, he succeeded to set down this Alice. What a play! We know that Ahab could be the game changer for Blacklist International.
Yeah, you're right. Oheb could be the game changer with
Yeah.
Alice
And
going in into 3 members.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, did not get the kill.
Not get the kill. And Wise was
Yeah,
basically
Wise
a target.
was targeted by
behind it.
everyone
Yeah.
there. And did you see the face cams for the players? Blacklist looks
Stunned.
stunned. They look defeated right there. Wise, usually he's always smiling. This time around, he wasn't smiling.
Okay.
All right? So that is one of the telltale signs that maybe, perhaps, Blacklist International, they are nervous.
Yeah, that's
For the
it.
first time, the gods who have never lost a single game
Yep.
has now been taken 3 games down by Execration in the best of 7 series. It will only be one more game left for Blacklist Internet for Execration here. If they manage to get the win, they will secure the victory and they will no longer make the same mistake they did in MPL PH.
Yes.
Who cares about the MPL title if you have the international title going?
Wow.
But then again, guys, Execration needs to focus because they do not want to repeat the same mistake as
Yeah.
they did in the MPL Season 7 finals.
Yeah, he almost got the champion of the MPL Philippines when they secured the first 3 points from Blacklist International. But now it's happening again for Execration. And like Albert said earlier, they don't want to make the same mistake. Okay, they have to focus. They have to maybe trying to keep doing the same draft as well, trying to make some a huge playstyle for inside the game later. But yeah, Blacklist International, it was so close for them.
Last time,
I thought it was gonna be a Blacklist game just now, but
Yeah.
Execration again and again, they know the priority target here. Sorry, Eric.
yes, you're right, Homer Chan, but last time, this happened to Blacklist. When Execration was able to get match points, they got reverse swept.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right? So this time around, Will they have made the right adjustments to not make that happen? Or perhaps Blacklist International will find a way once again to reverse sweep their enemies here in a 3-1. Comment down below, guys. Hashtag EXE shot for all the Execration fans all there and all for the Blacklist team as well. Do not give up. Everyone go and hashtag break the code in the comments. Support your team in this best of 7 series.
Yes, because the journey not over yet, Eric. Or maybe you can use the. I read some comments. They read like hashtag blacklist in your area, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank
some
you
of
for
the
that
some of the
information.
Filipinos fans
Okay.
from the blacklist tell me that.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have to appreciate it.
Blacklist in your area.
Blacklist.
They say it, they say it.
Okay.
But break the codes, okay? This is Blacklist International. They will come back stronger, maybe in the next game. And this is our 22 minutes game.
Yeah. 20,
Albert Goni.
22 minutes, doubling the
It's
minutes.
getting longer and
It's
longer.
getting longer from the first 2 games, but yet again, Execration, even though they lost, or well, they weren't lost in the early game, but they were pressured. Blacklist gaining more objective, gaining more control, but again, Execration, they could just find small plot holes. They could find small mistakes. Again, with that kidnap kill towards Benedetta up top side there, that was the beginning to an end for the side of Blacklist. Meanwhile, if we talk item-wise here, playing with that Berserker Fury for that last item, it's just to it gives much more impact. And of course, this is the post-game recap for game
Yes.
number 4, guys.
Look at the hub damage deal.
Look at
95k.
Wow. 95k, but Kelra.
Kelra.
Damage dealt. Take a 95k.
Kelra, guys.
You're impressed by 95k?
Hello, I'm just looking
Do
into
you
the
have a
blacklist
little
data
bit of
here.
time to talk about our Lord and Savior Kelra
Okay.
right here? 165,867
I'm
damage.
sorry,
alright?
yes.
This.
God.
Oh my.
And he's
Oh,
a
what?
rookie.
Yes, yeah.
He's 16. Oheb is also still 16.
Okay.
All right, there's 2 young players here in the gold lane, but right now Kelra is outshining Oheb as he has just been so
Yep.
consistent
I
and so
will, if I
crazy.
were blacklist, I will respect with this 165k damage deal coming from
So
this Lunox.
next draft for Blacklist, ban Alice, ban Lunox, and ban Harith. Yes. Agreed?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Maybe coach, maybe.
Maybe Coach Miracle, but
Coach
of
Miracle.
course we can see here again, Rich Guy kill VJ, Kelra being the carry, and of course now this is the MVP without a doubt, Miracle.
MVP presented by Smart 5G. Like you mentioned, Gani, Kelra with 10, 2, and 5 score with 165,000 damage dealt. What a performance, man.
Exactly. COD, Lightning Truncheon, Holy Crystal, and Divine Glaive, and of course NOD, and to top it off, Bloody Wings. This is just the perfect item for that current situation, guys. It gives damage, it gives sustainability,
Magic penetration.
and of course with a 62% kill participation.
Yes, more HP as well from the blood wings.
More HP as well, exactly, more sustainability.
Yeah, this
Very
guy,
good, guys.
this
Wow.
guy, Execration, they've been just so consistent here. I said earlier on in the tournament, I don't like Execration's playstyle because they rely on the enemies making a mistake to get the game, but
Yeah.
everyone makes mistakes. So Execration just instantly always catches these teams on the wrong spot at the right time every single time, getting these crazy picks, getting the crazy team fights at the end of the game, and it fits them, man. If they're able to win the game, there's nothing crazy about it, Gani.
The king, and of course Kilra, the young king perhaps, is really shining up to the series.
Yeah,
So,
they banned that Lunox before the game number 3, but Execration, they realized okay that Lunox is still available for them. Just now in the draft picks, they straight away even decided to take that Lunox as the game changer for our 4th game just now. And Execration, they have to pay attention. Maybe Blacklist International will give some respect as well towards this Lunox. Maybe Blacklist will just straight away ban it again.
Perhaps they will. They might ban the Lunox, and right now from the drafts, I predicted the Execration. You predicted Execration as well. And you predicted Blacklist.
Yeah.
Momo-chan, can you tell us why you predicted Blacklist?
Actually, I predicted Blacklist will getting strong with this Alice for the last pick. Well, it is. Yes,
Yeah,
it
you were
was.
certainly right.
It was
Yes,
close.
yes.
Okay, for Blacklist International, but when you asked me in my prediction just now, I wrote for Execration because I realized this Lunas could be a threat as well for
Yeah.
Blacklist
Yes.
International, but it was so close for Blacklist. They did good job with Miss Benedetta in the early, with the Brody as well, the torn apart memory, and even Diggy. We've seen maybe the Diggy feeder strategy from All My Venus, but yeah,
Yeah.
the
Not doing too good this
Execration, they
time.
just
Not doing
they
too
just
good.
have to maybe bait the resource skill that Diggy has. That's it, and they
Yeah.
don't have to care about shutting down Diggy as a first target.
Yeah. Well, here's my take, guys. I think
Yes.
this Brody first pick has proven somehow expensive, I guess.
Yeah,
It was expensive. It was
But-
very, very expensive because
But
they
then again,
let
they
go.
can gain control, so I don't know. I
yeah,
think,
but
yeah.
all of the teams
it's just-
who secure Brody in the first 3 games, they won.
exactly,
Exactly.
accept this one.
Except this one. So yeah, maybe Blacklist. They thought that okay,
Yeah.
we got the Brody first pick here, but it didn't turn out really well for
Yeah.
the fourth game.
You're absolutely right. But Execration, they've been breaking all the curses.
Exactly.
Benedetta,
Yes.
in the
Benedetta.
past 3 games, they have lost. Benedetta has lost. Right?
Yeah.
In the first 3 games, Brody has won. Now, they've broken both of that. Will they be able to break the curse and win a tournament here against Blacklist International? We will see, but first we will take a short break, guys. 10-minute break as we will need some water for that last game. And also the players will think about new strategies. I am Mirko.
Momo-chan,
Ronnie.
We will see you right after this short break. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stand
stay
by.
tuned.
What do you do when what you desire is beyond reach?
You use power that breaks barriers. The Giga Life.
Now in 5G.
Do you believe this is possible?
I do.
How do you know?
Simple, smart, acro.
Keep up on me, come on, let's keep winning till the world stops spinning. Come on, now let's get it. I'ma keep winning till the world stops spinning.
do you do when what you desire is beyond reach?
You use power that breaks barriers. 더 Giga Life.
Now in 5G.